Well, let's try this thing out. I don't know. I may be in need of a new headset or something. I have to have this turned all the way up just to hear the music when normally about halfway up would do it. So yeah, potential another technological investment here in the near future. Just glad it's working because a lot of times I sign in and it's all. You guys don't hear a single word of what I just said. That being said, let's repeat that. So glad to have you all here. Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents Sunday Morning G1, the Redhold. We are in our 9th session here. Yes, indeed. Tony missed the joke, but is probably getting it right about now. But yes, we are glad to have you back here. Session 9, our final G1 session here before we get into the double-digit sessions and they start joining some of our weeknight tabletop games with their longevity here at Roleplaying Unlimited. Thank you all for being here today. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, aka DM Punk, reminding you that this fire burns always, even in the darkest of days. Let's get into the voice chat. Looks like we are missing a few people. Some people may have announced their absence, and I've already forgotten about it. So let's wake you all up in 3, 2. There it is. Good morning. How's it going?
Going good.
Getting used to the update.
Gotcha. Yes, indeed. It appears I'm going to have to adjust some volume levels here as my headset is effed up and all of the volume is running through the Razer card.
Testing volume test.
Thank you. You are coming in all right. How about you, Lloyd? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I think we're doing okay right there. A little bit higher on that mark. Good. Hey, Sarah, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Perfect. And Tom, what's happening, man? How you doing today?
Not too bad. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. My food just got here. I'll still have my headset on so I can hear whatever starts going on.
Cool. Mandy Sue, good morning. How's everything in your neck of the woods?
Everything's good, HB. How about you?
Oh, doing okay. Wish it was not a working Monday tomorrow, but it is. Already dreading going back to work. Ew, nasty work.
Understand.
Looks like Diego is restarting, but otherwise jumping in, so that'll bring us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. Who are we missing?
We won't have Aldwin, so we won't have Johnny the Sly.
Gotcha, that's Johnny the Sly. Cool. Forgive me, some of our newest players, I'm still learning to associate real name with Discord name with D&D character name. And then Sunday G1. Who else is it? Pugmaster. That's one of our new players here. They claimed the seat, it would appear. Let me just check my private messages here with them, see what our last communication was. We spoke in Facebook Messenger. All right. Let that be a reminder. I always prefer Discord, so I don't have to switch between apps. I believe...
You want me to tag them?
Yes, please. I believe this player's name is Gavin, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, over in G1, let's see if Pugmaster is planning on joining this morning. Let me check if their character is even linked in here. 1, 2, 3.
Got me some lo mein.
Oh, nice. I do not see a character sheet for this player. I have Whoopab Umapro. Sounds almost like a Mark character name, but it is
I thought
not.
it was for a second.
Yeah, it's too similar to Dr. Whoopass. And spread the news about the inspiration reward here in Twitch in Discord if y'all want to, because anybody and everybody can get in on this. Let me just check if he's even joined the Roll20 page. You know, it doesn't look like he has, so I'm guessing our chances of seeing this player are slim to none today anyway. At best, they'll probably jump in after we're about 45 to an hour in. And to prevent that from happening sooner than later, let's digress from that and jump back into game. Pardon me while I reload my Roll20.
So, does that mean my inspiration reset because it's been like a month since we played?
On the 1st of December, if you are a subscriber at all, T3 most notably, all your inspirations and hero points reset on the 1st. So 4 inspiration, 5 hero points. And if you are a T2 subscriber, we only have one of them, and that's a different set of rules entirely. And then if you are a Tier 1 subscriber, on Monday of every gaming week, you get an inspiration that you can spend throughout the gaming week, and you are encouraged to spend it throughout the gaming week, as it is a non-stacking inspiration. So if you don't spend it and the next Monday rolls around again, you don't get a new one. It just replaces the one you already had. So spend them. All right, well, let's get back into the Redhold here. If my thing wants to be agreeable. There we go. Oh, something's
So all we
happening
gotta
here.
do is set up to watch the Twitch, or what?
If you are watching the Twitch, you can definitely earn Beskar bucks, which if you click that little Boba Fett helmet on the bottom left of the chat bar, there are the reward options. And then, of course, subscribers of different tiers can earn those much quicker. If you are part of a potential hype train today, that will also award a special inspiration. And then, of course, if you are a subscriber of any tier, that also awards inspiration. And thanks for the follow, by the way.
Not a problem. I've literally really never gotten into Twitch much at all, so.
I hear you. I was not into it until I started streaming myself. I had a lot of players that were like, yeah, come watch me, come follow me. And I'm like, yeah, it's not really my thing. But once I started streaming myself, it is one of the best platforms to do it. I hear other people praise other networks, but I'm kind of loyal and kind of lazy. Once I set up with something and learn the ins and outs of it, I don't want to switch over to something else.
Yeah, I'll catch Neebs Gaming every once in a while on Twitch or Legends of Evantris.
Ah, very cool. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we are still waiting on Diego. Let's go ahead and have Ansil sit out here. Is it Ansel or Aldwin? Who's not here?
Aldwin, the rabbit.
Aldwin is not here. Gotcha. I thought for a second, I was like, wait, Lloyd's playing the gunslinger.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, fantastic.
Yeah, it's the rabbit that's not here.
That's just evidence to me that I'm remembering a little bit of something, and that's a good thing. The rabbit is gone! My creation! Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Alright, Belial. Then Enzo going after that. Miradesh on a 12. Broly on an 11. Reeve on a 10. Then Grega, who has squozed himself into this tight passageway here. He is... you can tell by the groans of discomfort that he is very eager to get out of this tight passage as soon as possible. The floor that we have been fighting for a couple sessions now goes on an 8. Second from last, only after Ansil. And just a reminder, since it has been a while, there is a second one of these deadly moving floors somewhere in this chamber with Ansel. We don't know exactly where it is, but we did see one of them come out of there and then move its way back in, and by the time Ansel got in there, he didn't see any evidence of where it is. We do know we don't know for sure. It may or may not be under your feet. So take that into account as we kick off our next round of initiative here. Make sure that's all good. And Sarah, that is over to you.
Okay.
Very cool, Diego. Hopefully we see you here shortly. Computer issues, all good.
Well, it's a little crowded up in this area.
Yes, ma'am.
So I guess I'm just gonna have to stand on Reeve, maybe?
The 400-pound turtle standing on top of either of you is just hilarious.
Well, it's either that or, well...
Yeah,
there's
it's
not anywhere
either...
I can go that I can get to this creature thing here.
Right.
It's okay. Reeve can carry a lot of weight.
What you could potentially try to do, either way you're occupying the space as him, you're standing on his shoulders, you're trying to squeeze between his legs, the two of you are just kind of squeezing abreast inside the passage. It's still disadvantaged.
Between his legs.
Well, you are a turtle.
I'm a massive turtle.
Very true. That's just more hilarious, because then all of a sudden I can just see Reeve being lifted off of the floor as he's now riding your character. But any way you slice it, it's going to be disadvantaged to attack from within the same space as him. One potential solve to that is, since this creature is almost two-dimensional, because it's only a couple of inches to a foot high, you could just try to jump over that square and end up on the other side with an athletics check. Or acrobatics if you want to try to sprint along the wall. And then that will negate that disadvantage from squeezing in his space and turn it into an advantage for having flank.
Okay. I will try an acrobatics check to jump over this cobblestone.
Cool. Alright, good enough. So you can hop on over to the other side and proceed with your turn from there.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to cast Decay on the cobblestone.
Decay? Ouch. Let's just see what that's
Because I have
about.
to touch it.
Action, touch, melee, spell attack, touch. Well, my armor class is 15, so that's good. On a hit, it takes necrotic. It's not an object, it's a construct. So let's just check. No worries. We can certainly let Pugmaster know if you don't mind. He can take his time creating his character if he wants to jump in mid-session today, or if he prefers to wait until next time around, that's cool too. Otherwise, I will get around to texting that during the break or after. Okay, almost. Thank you. Damage resistances, nope. Condition immunities, nope. Alright, necrotic is not anything it is prepared to resist, so it will take almost just over half of what it had left.
Nice. And I will end my turn there.
Yes, indeed. And a double shout out here to Mandy Sue. Thank you for the resub there in Twitch.
You're welcome.
And a question. Your character has a clock icon. Typically that means you would have had a held action or you're hasted. Do you recall which it was?
I believe I'm hasted. I believe.
Gotcha. Then that would I think that's also a concentration effect, but it also looks like you're at full HP, so not really an issue there.
It
Let's
was
just...
either that or I held an action.
Right, and if so, then what
think
would
it was
you have
that-
held it for?
That she held an action.
It's more common. I mean, if your character has 3rd level wizard magics or the like that can grant haste, then that's certainly on the table. And with level 6 characters, that is a possibility. But a held action is typically more common. It's just, I don't know what you would have held it for. If the floor comes out into this direction, you'll attack it maybe. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
I think I held an action for my last turn because I couldn't do anything because I was surrounded by people.
That rings
is
a bell.
correct.
That rings a bell. Okay, so let's just take that off. And, alright, so let's test this. Diego, you with us?
I think so.
Oh, woo, woo, woo! Do, 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 do. So here you are inside this tiny 10 by 10 room. There is a broken piece of what used to be cobble swarm next to you. There is a 20-foot deep pit right here that Broly has recently crawled out of. And there is a scruffed and scratched and disappointed looking Broly, aforementioned, who just crawled out of that. Otherwise, your passage out seems to be blocked by a giant Reeve, and you can hear the sounds of combat just around the corner from you.
So I can't get out the room?
You can, you'll just have to squeeze through Reeve's space and then kind of play it by ear from there, because right now, looking through your character's eyes, you don't see where the foe is.
Sounds good, I'll squeeze through.
Alright. So 10 feet to get into his space, and then, oh look, there it is. Just to the right of you. So you can try to attack it from here. It's a normal attack. You've got a flank advantage from Belial. You've got a disadvantage from being in a space too small to accommodate both of you. You can try to back up and go for a ranged attack. That'll change the disadvantage from being squeezed into a cover bonus, because Reeve is not a tiny motherfucker. And also open yourself up to potentially an opportunity attack as you're backing away. So, number of options.
No, I'm gonna do, I'll hit him with my sword. Just the character sheet is having trouble opening. So I'll do some attacks. I think I still have Hex up, I believe. So,
I don't know if you
let's
have it
just do
on a target, but I think you still have
Yeah.
it active.
Yeah, I don't have it on the target's
Right.
dead now, I believe.
Correct.
Okay, let's see how I can attack.
Pop a new hex on that guy, though. And a normal attack is going to hit. And let's just double check. Cobbly Swarm. Cobbly Wobbly. Yes. That is the trick with this thing, is it is resistant to all physical damage, seemingly, even if it is magical physical damage. So you hit, and the 9 piercing becomes 4, and the 2 fire is taken at face value. So it does take the 2 points of fire, but only half of the piercing.
Wow, everything is so goddamn slow. Okay, then let's, I guess, is there a point of moving my bonus action over to him? My hex, I'll just hit him with a crossbow as my bonus action. Oh,
Okay.
and I have the crossbow feat, so it doesn't have disadvantage on the.
Oh,
five
bitchin'.
rings.
Gotcha, just disadvantage because you're squeezed into the space. Damn it. But then advantage
Right.
because you've got the flank. Hey, how about that? Damn, too bad it's half damage, otherwise you would have gotten it.
Darn.
Half of that, though. It's a very solid crossbow bolt.
Okay, and.
I mean, it's almost dead.
Yeah, very close.
Reeve is salivating, looking at it, about to die.
That's my turn.
Okie doke. We will send it over to Miradesh. Whoop.
All right.
Can barely even see the cobble swarm up ahead now with two characters blocking the space directly in front of it from your point of view.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna move up. Let's see here. I don't think I have much I can do. I guess we'll go for a light crossbow attack.
Okay. It's got a pretty good cover
Oh.
bonus. Oh, geez.
Yeah, no.
Roll a second. Actually, roll a d6. Let's just see. 50-50 chance. All right, so now roll a dexterity check. Wonderful. All right. It seems like your crossbow string apparatus may have been about to come apart and unravel, making you have to spend some time to repair the weapon, but you caught it just in time and such did not occur.
All right.
Anything else there, movement for you or otherwise?
I will back up by one and give people more room. But that would be it.
All right, and Broly now out of the pit. See the broken one here at your feet, and two guys occupying the space directly in front of it.
Alright. Oh, what the hell did I just do? I don't know. Broly's gonna poke his head out into the hallway, see if there's like any real where for him to stand, which looks like there's a little bit behind Reeve.
Sure. Yeah, looks like you could potentially hit an open space right there. Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna squeeze by right there.
That is going to prompt an AOO from this thing that you didn't see coming. Ouch!
So I take 4 piercing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brother can't really reach much of nothing. So he's going to lay prone and aim between Reeve's legs with his laser rifle.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I take it the 8 doesn't hit.
It does not, and that depletes the weapon.
Oof.
The power pack is now depleted. That always reminds me of Chappelle's show, The Player Haters Ball. Buck Nasty, what can I say about that jacket that hasn't already been said about Afghanistan? It looks bombed out and depleted.
I'm looking at stuff. It's been a minute since I've pulled it, Broly.
Any movement after that, or what you thinking? Go ahead, take your time though. I gotta go put some water in Buck Nasty's mama's bowl.
I'm raging, but what can I do? Crap.
Oh, he's raged?
I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's put the face on him then.
Yeah, right. But what the hell am I gonna do? I forget what gives me an extra attack if I have an extra attack. I forget what. God, it's been a while.
Should be on the right side of the sheet under your abilities and features. Should stand out. It'll just say extra attack. And if so, then you get an extra attack. Just a matter of what weapon you have at hand, because this weapon has no ammo anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can freely draw a weapon as part of your turn, or freely stow a weapon. So the whole stow and draw, you get half of it for free, and then the other half you have to spend your action to get.
Well, upon Broly pulling the trigger, missing, and then going for what seems to be a second shot and nothing happening, I know I get in a second attack. I just don't remember why I get a second attack.
Probably because your character level. If you're like level 5 Barbarian, I think by that point they have extra attack.
Yeah, I've got level 4 Barbarian, 2 Fighter, and I know for some reason I have something that gives me an extra attack if I make a melee attack.
That is your frenzy ability. But you take a point of view off.
Oh, the bonus action, right.
That's what that was doing. Okay, I know
correct.
I'm not frenzied,
so I don't think you have...
So yeah, I'm not going to do much. I'm going to scoot up into the other room to give people room in the hallway.
Alright. Yeah, it doesn't seem that you would have extra attack with either class, but you do have Action Surge, I think, with Fighter. It's just a matter of have you spent it.
Now,
there
yeah.
you go. Thank you for keeping track. Reeve, that is over to you, brother. All of a sudden you got Enzo sharing the same space as you here. It's getting a little crowded.
Okay, that's okay. I'm swinging my axe. Like, what else am I going to do? I'm swinging my axe.
Alright.
I am going to do one thing, which is just second wind, and I get to heal a little bit.
Of course.
And then it'll be Reeve's turn.
Yeah, Reeve is like, worst case, I decapitate Enzo, and his head hits the Cobble Swarm with such force that it destroys the Cobble Swarm as well.
Yep.
Sounds good. Swing away. Enzo ducks for him.
Oof! And 11 ain't gonna hit nothing. What is Enzo's armor class? Enzo's got a 13, is that correct, or is that Reeve?
Reeve has a... What the hell happened to my armor class? It always...
If you're a barbarian or a monk, it probably changes every time you open the sheet, every week.
Yep.
Because you have those weird armor classes that you have to kind of manually set.
I have a 17 armor class.
Gotcha. So, Enzo, is it you who has the 13?
No, I have 21.
Oh, 21? Well, I don't know who the hell has 13 then. Continue then, Steven.
Okay, second attack. Let's see if I
Alright.
get lucky.
Hard.
It's Grega who has a 13 armor class.
Oh. Don't know why it would be activating all the way over here, but good to know.
There we go.
Oh, bitchin'. That is enough. And it is felled.
And then, are we still in combat?
Yes, we are. There is still another one hidden somewhere in that room to the south where Ansel is positioned. We know it's
Let's
there.
see if I can
we
move
just don't know where.
Which room to the south? Directly of me or to the... by Miradash?
The one to your southeast, I believe, is where the entrance is. Yeah. Well, just continuing on down the hall. Looks like it just keeps going and going.
40, I think I got 40 feet of movement. Yeah, I do. 40 feet. So I lost 25, so...
Goddamn Twitch with 10 fucking ads in a row. Holy shit.
Yeah, this time of year they go for the ad revenue increase to help streamers finish off strong, and also to incentivize people to subscribe. Hey,
God, I just
So
down.
I used all my movement, but I found something.
yeah, you found another one of those doors with the arms outstretched. We have found
Okay,
one
Oh, my
of those.
favorite door.
We already promised Scary we'd investigate the other door first.
Yeah, we have found one of these already.
They could go to the same place.
Quite
Well,
possibly.
I just yell out, I found the door, but I can't find no enemies, and I have my turn. I found the door. I don't see anything trying to kill me yet.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Let's send it over to Grega, who is not only in tight quarters, but at half movement due to being squeezed in.
Yep.
And can't get around Mirror Dash because she is squeezed in.
Right. Yeah. A squeezing character can't double squeeze, so that is the line right there. He'll have to take the long way around through here, excuse me with Broly, and then get right to there.
I think he has 15 movement. I believe. So we'll
He sees a
move
nice,
him up this way.
inviting larger passage to the north. Oh, I can breathe.
And he's gonna follow Broly when he gets the chance to.
Oh, thank goodness. Air. And no ranged attacks, nor any foes in line of sight, so let's bring on the Cobbly Swarm. Do we reveal its location? Or not?
If it's hive mind, it should know that I killed its friend. Bring it!
Deception against perception?
Yeah, let's make a non-intelligent creature like me make a wait, what?
Alright. Ansel
I mean, they are
catches...
just a bunch of rocks, so.
Ansel catches sight of the floor moving just behind him as the Cobble Swarm moves to enter his space and take its attack. Trying. Okay, so it has moved into your space, so roll a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, good gracious.
Assume a 6 don't make it.
No, sir. So you fall prone, which will give this attack advantage. I don't think an 8 is going to hit you either way.
No, sir.
The big thing that it's going to do is... Wait for it. Broly gets a boom in his gut as he senses what is about to happen. Shift and tumble, bonus action to push the prone creature whose space it occupies 5 feet into the pit that I thought for sure Reeve was about to step into of his own accord and save Ansel, taking this damage right here. You do get a second dexterity save for falling into a pit, but because you're prone, it's at disadvantage. Motherfuck!
Can't win for losing.
Eesh. Alright, so he falls 20 feet. Ah! And takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage at the bottom of the pit. Alright, so that is it for the Cobble Swarm. It cannot turn on its stealth again on the same turn that it revealed itself, so now at the bottom of the pit, some 20 feet down, it is your turn, and you can just kind of see the terrain starting to settle back into place at the lip of the pit up there above you.
I climb out of the pit.
You can. It's acrobatics or athletics, and unless you have a special climbing ability with your character, it is half movement. So unless...
Okay.
Best you'll be able to get up is 15 feet if your movement is 30.
Can I do an action dash?
You can.
Alright, then I will do acrobatics.
Perfect. Okay, so you're good. You move 15 feet up, and then you take your action to dash, which gives you another 10 feet for
Another
the last 5 feet to climb out of the pit, and then you have 20 feet left after that.
All right, we are gonna walk 5, 10 feet,
Oh,
and then we are going to.
it's gonna attack of opportunity you 1 second.
Okay.
Bop! A 6!
6 misses.
I would hope so. That would miss the gelatinous cube that is sleeping.
Right, and then we are going to action surge, and we're gonna take some shots and thing.
Nice.
Because it pushed me in a pit, and I don't like that.
Damn right. Oh, well. That's a definite hit. And of course it is resistant to all physical damage, so it will take 4 points off of that.
Alright, and then extra attack.
Yeah.
From
AC 15?
28.
No, definitely. Definitely. Max damage, maybe? Hell yeah! We'll take 8
almost.
off of that. That's not bad. Oof!
Yep, and then we're gonna end our turn.
Okay, back to the top of the initiative. Belial sees it appear just around the corner from her. You can make out some of the stone just right there. You could also step onto the remains of the other one, have a clearer line of sight, if you so wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna step onto the other one because who cares?
All right. Thank you for the cheer.
What's
Woo,
the
woo, woo.
worst that could happen? He says. But knowing it's am I going to use that? Do we know exactly what this is immune to?
We haven't discovered any immunities, but we have discovered a resistance to slashing and piercing damage. We haven't tried bludgeoning against it.
That's all Broly does.
Oh, is it? Okay, then we have discovered it is also resistant to bludgeoning. So all physical damage. Magic damage that we've thrown at it, though, it seems to take all of it.
Okay, well then I'm just going to use Claws of Darkness.
Darkness, oh, a concentration spell.
Oh, you didn't even have to get close. You could have just attacked from 10 feet away.
Sure.
Yeah, but I might not have been able to see it properly.
True. It did have a cover bonus around the corner. It will take that, all of it. 5 points of damage. Got it. Oh boy, here we go with some cheers. Let's get that hype train going, friends. Who wants inspiration? Hype it up. Oh, woo, woo, woo. And anything else there for you?
I am just going to move away from it now, I think. I don't like being that up close and personal to it.
Okay, it already used its reaction to attack Ansel as he backed off, so you are good to go. And now Enzo's got a clear path to it.
Alright, I'll move right up in front of it so it should take away its cover bonus.
Bitchin'!
And let's do 2 Eldritch Blasts without disadvantage because of my crossbow expert feat.
I think the crossbow expert covers all ranged attacks, right?
I believe so. The
That's
crossbow
right, it
expert
does.
should just take away your disadvantage at short range.
Right,
That's
so
right.
that will eliminate that. Thanks for the double cheer there, Mandy Sue. Oh, for goodness sake.
Wow, look at that terrible roll.
All right, a 5 plus 2.
How many ones is that today?
Wow.
That's a few too
Oh.
many so far.
Yeah, a lot so far.
I will try use my bonus action to put my hex on it and do 2 do a hex roll.
Do a hex roll. It's the hex. If you hit it with an attack, you missed.
I did 2 attacks. I missed with.
Oh, there it is. I see. They came through so quickly, I missed the first one. The first one will hit, plus a little bit of hex, so... Ow! Okay. Well, that'll change the hit bar to that.
Okay, and I'll move over 1 space, still being within its 5 feet.
Sure.
So I don't get an opportunity attack.
Gotcha. Yeah. In game, you don't know that it's already used its reaction.
Okay.
So, Miradesh,
That's my turn.
back over to you.
All right. Well, I am definitely going to scoot on over here. And I'm going to jump on top of this thing. And let's see, what do I have?
If you have some particularly effective harsh language, it may do the trick, because it only has 2 hit points left.
Let's see, I'm looking right now. I am not sure what I want to do at all. Still looking, hold on.
Cool.
Hit it with your purse.
That's my purse, I don't know you.
It's like in Big Bang Theory when Amy's carrying around the jar of change that she hasn't taken to the bank yet, and hits Penny in the face with the purse accidentally, breaks her nose.
I believe I'm going to hit it with Witch Bolt.
Okay. Well, even if you do have disadvantage, that is a hit. And a destroyed Cobble Swarm. And the end of initiative for the time being. So we are
Yay.
free to begin roaming the grounds. Well played.
Okay, so my rage drops.
Same.
Gotcha. Ansel can see another chamber ahead. Reeve has found another blocked door with some dwarven writing.
Would I even know it's Dwarvish?
If you speak it, of course. If you don't speak it, you believe it's dwarven, but you just, of course, don't know what it says.
I found a door with scribbles on it.
Oh, let me come read it. I read the last door. As I go walking towards to find the door.
Ansel finds a dead end, but passive perception is his friend here as he finds a secret door.
Woo woo!
And the dwarven writing that Belial finds here is the same as on the other door. It says in Dwarven, "Alight, and hold my hands to enter."
Broly would probably poke his head down the long hallway that we haven't gone down yet.
Sure. Another couple of passages there, and Broly finds an open room to the west with what looks to be a giant urn full of gemstones and coin.
Really squints at it for a second.
I'm about to get attacked if I go in here, don't I? That pot.
Looks like the chamber continues around to the southeast from where Broly is standing as well.
Broly would step in to the room. Anything happen?
Nope, but you do find another urn of gems and gold just to the south of you as you step in.
Broly would start filling his pockets.
All
Nothing
right.
happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Otherwise,
Do
what's...
you want me to roll for how much I get, or...
Unless you have intentions of not taking all of it, I'm just going to put all of it on your sheet here in a minute.
That works, yep.
Upon hearing Broly's excitement, Meridash is going to come
Yeah,
down
you
that
just
way.
hear, down the hallway.
Can I hear him from here?
You do not, but I am waiting to see where characters move, because rifling through that much coin does make a bit of noise. And, yeah, I mean, if you're standing right next to him as Miradesh eventually comes to find, then, yeah, he is caught with his hands in the cookie jar. And he's already got
Is there anything in this?
Are you planning on
This-
sharing?
Reeve finds an empty chamber there.
On hearing Miradesh, like, say, do you plan on sharing? Like,
Hey, I found this one. There's another one in the corner. This one's mine, okay?
Wow.
He would've-
Meridash will slowly make her way over there then.
Okay.
He said, hey, the other one's fair game. This one here is mine.
Anything
There's
happen
no
on the
teleport
walk
hat
over
to
there?
one-
As you continue making your way through the room, all is well here in the first treasure chamber that we have found. Let's just
All right, I'm going to do the same as Broly. I'm going to load my pockets.
Gotcha. And right about here, if anybody cares to have a peek, we have already been by this chamber a few times in our combat. There is a smaller cup of gems tucked away at the far side of the chamber. Not
Would I have seen that when I was in this room?
We all have seen it a couple times now, and it's just now kind of occurring to us like, oh, there was something in this room. It was just kind of small and out of the way.
If I rolled 20 would stop freezing, I'd move over there.
Once Broly is done stuffing his pockets, he would have gone to check out the last room in the hallway.
Gotcha. Hold 1 second right there. You do see these stairs.
He's just peeking. Yeah, he's just peeking his head in to see if anything
Sure.
looks weird.
Yep, some stairs ascending to a higher platform. Otherwise, give me a second to add your totals here to the chat log.
Do I roll to see what's in the cup?
You do not. If you're taking it for yourself, then I'm just going to add it on to the chat log here. Likewise, if we're discussing it amongst our group who's taking what, I'm still going to add it to the chat log and we can discuss that.
Well, I was going to wait by the door, debating whether just to open it or not.
Gotcha. And with all of those noted properly now, I'm going to delete those off of the map, and we can resolve those as we will. Otherwise, yep, we have the door here that requires lighting the candles and holding the hands of this thing. Or we have another door of the same off to the southeast. And still an unexplored passage for most of us, right down this way. Miradesh and Broly are positioned right there, but none of the rest of you have gone down that way yet.
Broly, what do you
I started moving
see?
towards
Can't
them.
see past you.
I just see some stairs going up somewhere.
Gonna peek into the room a little bit.
Hello.
All right. Some stairs heading up into another chamber. Some pillars you can see up ahead. And another chamber just off of this landing to the west.
I see a couple of doors up here. Not sure what might be waiting for us, but I guess I'll go see.
All
And
right.
Broly gets a little closer to the main
Did
door
you
there.
try knocking?
Are we gonna try and open some of these secret doors?
1 second here. Broly has stepped onto the stairs. Stairs that contain another cobble swarm. Roll your dexterity saving throw.
Damn it, Broly!
Thank you for
Damn
the
it,
cheers.
Broly. Oh.
Thank you, friends.
Give me 1 second.
The
And
hype-
I see this effect.
You do not see it coming, no.
Damn. Alright. So just a dex save, dex check.
It is... Alright, 1 second. Everybody's on a hold here, by the way. So no moving around. It is a dexterity saving throw. Hey, for once you do not fall prone. You are still occupying the same space as it at the time that this next initiative breaks out. So 1 second while we get that going. Let me delete these old cobble swarms off of the map. We don't need them. And our group is spread out pretty well. So, Enzo is very far off from everyone else. And what in the
Wow,
So,
you rolled me a natural one.
DM,
Oh, don't need that.
Well, here's a question. Not everybody knows what's going on down here, so are we just going to bypass some people for now, or what?
Not necessarily. They'll still have a turn. It's just a matter of what they are aware of. And in the same
Okay,
respect, so that they're not moving around freely outside of initiative and just stumble upon this.
Fair.
We're all...
DM.
Yeah.
Because I became a level 7 barbarian, I have feral instinct, so I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Yep. In those cases, if you have that, you'll just have to roll a second one after any initiative that I roll, and we take the better of the two.
How do I roll initiative?
There's an initiative button on your character sheet near the top center. Yes, indeed. The hype train, if it hits, it will unlock Twitch emojis for everybody who is a participant in it. It's a very cool support for the Twitch streamer, and likewise, there is this special incentive of an additional inspiration for everybody who is part of it. It basically all has to happen in rapid succession then. Also, like a bunch of subscriptions, gifted subscriptions, cheers, etc., all within a very short span of time, and then that's what gets the hype train going. You'll see like a timer appear at the top of the chat, etc., and so on. Alright, so your 19 initiative, definitely better than what I rolled on mine. So yeah, let's get that set right there. Yes, 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 yes. Enzo is near the bottom, but not quite. Reeve is just around the corner from this, so you are aware that there is a combat in place. So go ahead and get it going. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you.
You would have just heard Broly. Not again!
Okay, so 10, 15. Do I see him yet?
It's in the
You see
same
Broly
space as Broly,
Yeah.
so it's like under his feet.
You just see like fucking cartoon style Broly slipping on some rocks, just staying up early.
Okay, Broly, I need you to not move.
It's kind of hard, you know. These things are a little fucking
Safe.
slippery.
It's okay. It will be okay. I attack my axe.
Yeah, I just look over at you worryingly.
I swear to Christ, or whatever deity you pray in, you hit me, you're going to regret it.
Well, I was trying to, and then it disappeared. Oh,
Oh,
I got that. So there's a first hit. I'm not raging. I'm not to rage yet.
Oh shit, something's happening. Oh, a gifted sub to Exia. Very cool. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, 24 is definitely a hit. Of course, it is resisting half of that. It resists all physical damage, so it takes 3.
Okay, so I have my second attack, which I'll take as soon as I get my character sheet loaded up again.
Gotcha. Quick shortcut for that, if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, from the chat log, hit the up arrow, and it'll repeat what you did the last time around, and then just hit enter.
I can't do that because I'm on a tablet.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, while I'm on the road, I have a tablet. I'm getting a laptop as soon as I can, and once again attack. See if that went through.
Woo. Gifted subs and cheers coming in. Come on, friends. Everybody get on top of this. Don't let it go to waste. Get that hype train going. Damn, another hit. Another 3 damage, though. Shit.
To make sure I'm out of everybody's way, because I think I still have 5 more feet of movement, correct?
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, so to make sure I'm out of everybody's way, I'll just move right there to not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Gotcha.
And end my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, so end of turn for Enzo. That will send it over to Ansil, who is all the way up here and completely unaware that any combat is taking place. So basically, we'll just kind of take a narrative turn here. And since you and Belial are in the same boat, we'll kind of take these at the same time. Any role-playing, discussion, anything you want to do between the two of you here for a few moments?
What were we supposed to do to get this door to open again? Light candles and do what?
Hold the hands of the statue.
Yeah. A light and hold my hands to enter.
And then do the Macarena.
So I do that. I'd like to do that, essentially.
All right.
I have... Yeah.
Holding the statue's hands then. And lighting the candles, there is an immediate sensation of pain as the hands of the statue grasp your hands tightly in response. And it's almost as if the palms of the hands, instead of holding these candles, you almost feel as if the palms are made of spikes. And
Ouch.
they dig into your palms, dealing 5 piercing damage. And the blood that you give to this statue seems to trickle down the arms briefly causing the door to glow, and then all of a sudden, you're on the other side of the door.
Oh shit!
The door doesn't open so much as it permits
Oh.
you to go on the other side of it. Thank you, friends. Thanks for all those cheers. Let's get that hype
And
train
I
going.
see that big monster in the center of the room.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what do you say?
doesn't
Belial
sound
kind of
good.
shouts like Belial kind of shouts to Ansel like, where did you go? Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's take a look at this monster here real quick that you suddenly can see before you. A brief
And this is
pause
how
on
party-
that.
This is how characters die. Oh, I'm gonna touch a weird thing real quick and fucking go move.
I was hoping it would be a treasure room.
Hey, it could be a
Everybody
little
else
bit of
was getting
both.
cool shit.
Could be a little bit of both.
All right, how much of a roleplay turn do we have left, or is it done?
Well, on your side of it, it is done.
Okie dokie.
I just want to check. Yeah, this creature appears to be some kind of unique hybrid, but we will definitely uncover more about that in the turns to come. As for now, I am going to get this thing on the initiative, and its initiative will in fact trigger right now. Oh boy!
I'm in danger.
Maybe just a skosh. Wow, those cheers and subs are coming in
hope it's
huge,
safe.
and we don't have a hype train going. What is taking it so long? I would have thought it would have triggered by now. Thank you, Fritz. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what the cutoff. They're always kind of vague about it. It just says, like, hype train incoming, and then all of a sudden after that, it's like, oh, woo, 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 woo. All right. Hit everybody up in Discord. Get them as part of this. Maybe it takes a few people. I'm just not sure. It's happened a few times in our history before, and it's always been very epic. All right. So this creature is going to scatter along, ascending to a different level here, and then kind of crawling along the walls, squeezing itself between these pillars to where it will end its turn, because it had to take a dash action through all of that. It will end its turn kind of perched along the side of the pillar, and it is definitely some kind of alligator creature, if you had to guess, but it's not right. Whatever this freaking thing is, it is not right.
Quick question: did we have some sort of a short rest in between initiatives?
We have not.
Okay, I do not have my action surge back. just for
Oh boy.
clarification.
Gotcha. Yeah, we would need to
Trust
have
me,
taken
I'm in
an
the same
hour.
boat on that.
We are going to need an hour to get a short rest. This has gone. Reeve has gone. Ansel has gone. This will send it over to Grega on the other side, as Belial was just starting to participate in the roleplay side of it before all of a sudden he was whisked away. Oh boy, there's our hype train, 100%. Oh, woo, 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 hype! There we go, and there are different levels of hype trains as well, so keep it going if y'all want to hit level 2, level 3, and potentially beyond. I think level 3 is the highest we've ever gotten, possibly level 2. But at this point, anybody who is contributing is definite, or has contributed to get to this point, is definitely part of our special reward. Thank you, friends. Thank you all so much. Are you with us? Mandy Sue, you have Grega now here, so what is he doing?
Yeah, I have no idea. I guess Greg is gonna try and look for me. Gonna have to squeeze again. Yeah, there we go. And 15
There it goes.
feet of movement.
Yep, little squeezy. Yes, Sarah, if you would log that for me. That's just one more way that you are the best. Thank you.
Now if Grega takes dash, can he get to me? Right?
He can.
Okay, then that's what he is going to do. He's just gonna come down here to me. All right.
Awesome.
Just squishing himself even more.
Oh, okay. And that'll pass it over to Broly, standing on top of this thing right here. With the dimensions of it, I would say the usual squeezing rules here do not apply. It has its own ability that allows it to occupy your space without squeezing. So you are at no disadvantage for attacking in this space. Likewise, if you want to move to an adjacent space, no attack of opportunity, and you can potentially even get a flank if you wanted to like step over here to kind of hit it on the stairs with Reeve on the other side. Or even to the top of the landing if you wanted to get that flank.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to get to the top of the stairs real quick.
Cool.
And then we're going to net this damn thing.
All right, we're going to bundle up some bricks here. Wow, look at that, 55%. Thank you. Oh, woo.
20 to net it?
20 will hit. How does the net frickin' work again?
Right? I forget.
Let's look it up in the SRD here. A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until freed. So here's the effects right there. No effect on creatures huge or larger. That is not the effect. Can make an action to free itself. And dealing damage to the net will destroy it. Let's just check what restrained is going to do. Conditions. It can't move. It has disadvantage on dexterity saves, and all attack rolls against it are at advantage. All attack rolls it makes are at disadvantage. Thank you, friends. Oh my god, look at that. We hit another level. Wow, scary. Holy moly. Thank you, Sarah. Woo! Alright, so it is restrained. It cannot move. And I think that would also kind of give it a dead tell as to if it tries to hide itself again, because the net will kind of just tuck away in between the different bricks, kind of indicating like, I'm right here. So I'm just going to put a little question mark on that to indicate it basically can't go invisible again until this net is destroyed.
Okay, now since I have it net and whatnot, I'm thinking, give me a second.
Hype! Level 3 complete. Oh my goodness. Officially a new high. Or close to. Oh no, we're about to beat our last record. Keep up the support. Wow, it's giving us a notice there too. So yeah, somewhere in between 3 and 4 is where our last record stood.
What are nets usually made out of? Is this just like a normal rope net? Like, what is this?
More than likely, unless your character has a specific flair where you have like a chain net or something, in which case it might cost more, but then also take more damage to cut through it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you just have the standard one, it's made out of rope.
Yeah. I was just...
Right? So much love. Thank you. I think we may have to toss out a few more special bonuses here for anybody participating in the hype train. I was just thinking level 1 to get us some inspiration if we're all the way at the level 3. think I may have to toss in something extra. One of our Beskar rewards.
Can I put the net with the rocks stuck inside it inside of a bag of holding?
You could potentially. That would be a few stages of movement. First, you would have to grapple the thing, overpower it, and then lift it and place it into there. So it would be a few contested grapple checks, but certainly possible.
That's why I was sitting there thinking, since it's netted and they're technically restrained in the net, does the net count as a container that I can just put in the bag of holding?
It does, but you haven't completely removed this thing's ability to defend itself from that kind of thing. So while it cannot move away, it still does get a reasonable defense against being stowed somewhere.
Okay. Because I was thinking of just having a creature pocket for a second.
Sure.
You never know when a bundle full of living rocks comes in handy.
Woo, woo, woo. Over 50% to level 4, closing on the record.
Well, the net throw was my
You
action
have your own-
for the turn, so I can't
You
really
have
do
your
much
own bag
on
of
this
holding?
guys. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought one when you popped up the
Okay,
Ah.
okay. So I thought we had one, but because
yeah, I think I bought one when he popped up. Because I got some potions of growth, my flails, and a bag of holding in my inventory, so I'm guessing I bought them all at the same time.
More than likely. Alright, so that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. And looking...
I'm holding... Yeah, I'm making sure the net doesn't move, anything like that, to make sure they can't move, shit like that. So.
Sure. It can try to break free on its turn, but that's not right now. And just for a note, behind you, you see a large stone trough that is just filled to the brim and overflowing with bubbly red Hawaiian punch potions, which you would equate that to be one of the greater tiers of healing potions. You may have just stumbled upon the healing potion mecca. All-time record shattered! Oh, woo, 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 woo! Thank you, friends. Thank you all so much. Much love. Much love. Wow. Is there a maximum hype train? Like, do they, like, tell us, like, now, like, we're good? Or are they, like, going to try and build us to another level? I'm sure knowing them, they will...
That'll be my turn, just netting them and whatnot. Well, actually, they're netted, so... Nah, I'll just stay there and make sure nothing stupid happens with it.
Alright, Mandy Sue, that is over to you. Wow, we're already halfway to level 5.
Well, let's see here. I guess we're gonna move into the room that Broly's in and take an attack on this thing.
Alrighty.
At advantage, mind you, because restrained and shit.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Level 5 rewards, I have no idea. I would guess it to be some type of higher emoji, but as far as what they will be on my side, I'm still kind of caught off guard by how high it's gotten. It'll definitely be a something big.
I think I'm gonna go for shotgun attack, I think.
Oh! Kapow! Hey, that's my birthday. 12-6, usually a good thing. Unfortunately, it's a miss.
I can use a hero point.
Yes, indeed. Oh, its armor class is 15! Womp, 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 womp.
Can I only use one?
You
or
can.
Can I use 2 hero? Aw.
One per action. You can use more than one per round, but only one on that action.
Okie dokie. I guess I miss. Aw.
Alrighty, so that will send it to the Cobble Swarm here, and I guess let's just check its options and its tactical prowess. That's okay. That's okay. DC 10 strength check. Okay. I think it is going to try to free itself. So DC 10, and it gets exactly a 10. So it uses its action to free itself. And it is going to back itself up over into this corner, which is going to provoke an attack from all three of you. Bow, bow, bow. Woo! Oh my god, level 5 is happening. I feel it. I feel it. All-time new record.
So I get
So
to
we
try
all
and
get to
smack this
attack
dude?
this thing?
Yep, all three of you. One free melee swipe. Oh, look at that. Good job, Rolly.
Oh no, my banding! Unless I get the
Yes.
advantage attack. Wait, did it break free?
You do get the advantage attack, and so does Reeve,
Oh,
because
thank God.
technically
Thank
both
God.
of you are flanking it at the time it's leaving the space.
Okay, so
So-
that gives me the 23 to hit. Bet, my
Yes.
banding doesn't break.
Correct.
Can I still use my shotgun? Or is it just melee?
It's just melee, so if you use the shotgun, it would be like hitting it with the butt of the weapon kind of thing.
Alright, I'm gonna poke it with my javelin.
Okay. Stabby stab. Dope! Can't hit for nothing. So 3, and 1. So 7 points of damage it takes for backing away from all of that. And since that happens, it's going to take the remainder of its movement and step into this space right here, which will, let me make sure I've got this set correctly. Yes! It will open up the pit that was hidden there. And this creature is just going to allow itself to tumble down to the bottom of the pit, kind of crawling along the side of it almost, and effectively putting itself a little bit more out of
Goes level
range
6.
from some of y'all here. Whoa! Level 6! Holy moly! Woo! Yikes. This is fantastic. Y'all have really come
Yeah,
through today.
I joined in real quick to throw some bits down.
Thank you, friends. I appreciate you all. It does not have to end. Keep hitting people up in Discord if they are looking forward to some Beskar Buck rewards in the field of level ups and very rare magic items. Today is a good day to get in on the hype train. Oh, woo, woo, woo. And Enzo is all the way down over here by himself, checking out the second door. Does Enzo read Dwarven?
No, I think he just reads Elvish.
Gotcha. You were around when some of the party members were discussing what was written on the first door. We were outside of initiative, so no reason.
Oh my god, Enzo reads Dwarvish.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah.
Well, not only do you remember what they were saying, but you read it for yourself. Alight and hold my hands to enter.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared if that's going to take me to a new area or the same area as them. I don't want to go by myself into a new area.
Yeah, but you don't know where they went. You don't know what's on the other side of their door at all.
I don't.
I'm kind of liking it. We've got a 3-way party split here, which is unprecedented, and we are in the middle of a level 6 hype train, which is also unprecedented, so I think we should just keep that going on both accounts. Split the party 3 ways! Just sucks that Diego's all by himself, and one party has 4 people, one has 2, and one has just Enzo.
No, I think I'll start heading back. Trying to meet up with everybody. I've got 40 movement.
Cool.
So I don't know how far that gets me. If you want to do that quickly for me, Daniel, heading back.
Yeah, that'll be 8 squares, so 10, 20, 30, and 40. To get all the way there. Still no sign of your companion. Well, peeking around the corner to the north, you can just see Sarah up there by another one of these doors. The doors with the writing in Dwarvish. And to the south, you can hear the sounds of combat, and just make out the owlbear completely blocking anybody's passage through the hallway ahead.
Just see owlbear ass.
That's all it is. You see a giant balloon knot.
I'll dash Daniel towards the combat if I can like scoot through the owlbear's legs or something.
There's no way she's taking him
Correct.
through the passage.
Yeah, you can certainly dash to get to this space, but there's just no way around the owlbear at this point.
There's just a big ass Gorega in your way.
Right, until it moves through. Because it is...
I'll get to there, and that's as far as I'll go then.
Excellent, excellent. Alrighty. So Enzo scooting up, and that'll send it all the way to Belial's turn, who is also has just watched Ansel teleport himself somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that Ansel did, and hold on to this
Oh
these
boy.
hands.
The rocks are no longer netted, right?
Correct, it broke out, so the net's just sitting there
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay. It's not bust or anything. The net's just there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't do damage
Just
to the
double
nets, it
checking.
just escaped. So Belial lights the candles, holds the hands, and likewise takes 4 points of piercing damage to her palms as the blood seems to activate the door, allowing passage through, and immediately on the other side, she's staring straight up at this massive alligator hybrid, some kind of genetic experiment gone wrong that is just kind of
Glad you joined us.
perched up on the side of this
Oh,
pillar.
hi, this is where you came.
Yeah, I'm having loads of fun
I
over
wondered-
here.
I wondered where you ran off to.
Yeah.
It seems I kind
And
of
no one else knows where they
briefly
went,
saw-
how they got there.
Woo. Hey, we got a new emote.
I briefly saw Enzo, but he seemed to run off in the opposite direction, so I think it's just me and you.
Bitchin'.
Well, that's great.
New
It's
all-time
fine.
record.
We'll figure this thing out.
As this creature's just staring there above you, and it's just about to start kicking your ass right now, as it goes at the
Is-
top of the
is
next
that-
round.
We should
What
run.
was that? Was that my turn? Was that it? Is that all I got to do? Was just
That
get in the
is
door?
correct. Yeah, lighting the candles and holding the hands would have taken your action. Technically, you do still have move if you want to try to move around in this chamber, but such may provoke attack of opportunity from this thing as well. And then also any bonus action that you may have is on the table. Yeah. New giraffe emoji, super cool.
Oh no, I can't do what I want to do because that's an action. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just move a little bit to see kind of what might be in this room. Oh, okay, so there's more creatures in here, by the way, Ansel. I see another one.
All you
Roll.
hear is them scream, "Fuck!"
Roll an athletics check there, Sarah, because you are climbing up onto a higher platform here.
Oh, I thought it was the same level. Okay.
No worries. That little golden line that's running straight north along some of these passages in here is their indication that it's a higher level. So yeah, you start to scramble up onto there and you catch a glimpse of something in that room and then you slide back down the wall.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I've got a pretty hard shell, so, you know.
Oh,
that's
for
fine.
sure. No damage. And this creature is now into the initiative as well, but thankfully a bit lower down and not about to go right now. As opposed to our nasty alligator motherfucker here that is just chomping at the bit to get its bite on both of you. So
But that will
there's
come back
that.
after the break.
Not bad at all. That was freaking epic, level 6. And look at us with 17 viewers. You guys are freaking amazing. Okay, so this large gator creature will maintain its perch on the pillar right here, which is just all kinds of weird, because gator hands you wouldn't imagine to be the most functional for manipulating itself in that way. There's a reason they just kind of waddle along a few inches high off the ground.
So how high up in the air is this gator creature?
The side that's going to hurt you is in melee, and the side where after it eats you, your remains will come out is more towards the top of the pillar here.
Nice.
And just for clarification, this chamber here opens up to 25 feet in height.
Okay.
So this category 2 Crassus is going to take a bite and a claw attack. First, the bite attack on the first guy who came in here. Chomp! That is a near miss.
Aha!
And then a claw attack on our turtle. Oh dear God, a natural 20 for 31 slashing.
Holy
Wow! Yeah, this thing
Does-
came to
okay.
play.
So what did my AC need to be then? Or does it just attack all of that regardless?
Correct. A natural 20 will hit any armor class, but I think your armor class should be better than a 12. As a total, it should be a 17.
17.
Correct. So yeah, it's just not reading correct on your token. So yeah, some creatures, that's when you'll like face the most heinous creatures in the game where you're like, I can only hit it if I roll a natural 20, because you're not even trying to hit its armor class, you're just hoping for that narrow chance that you actually get a crit. Okay, so that will conclude the Crassus's turn, Crassus, whatever we're going with here, and send it all the way back down here to the larger half of our party split, Reeve, where the creature has absconded down to the bottom of the pit.
Broly would say, hang on. If it's in the pit, I want to try something.
Okay. So it's in a pit? Like I can't see it right now?
Correct. This
Broly
would
would
be-
also call down to you guys, like, there's a whole mess of health potions, it looks like, behind me of various sizes. Y'all might want to start grabbing those.
Well, Reeve rushes right in there, and not only does he find a bunch of potions, but there's a pair of treasure chests on either side of the chamber from him.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, woo, woo, woo!
We are at
We're
the
fighting
bank
for our
and I'm
lives
about
over
to
here,
make
and
it.
they're just gobbling up.
We-
all the loot.
We don't know this. Our
Calm down.
characters don't know what the hell you guys are doing. To us, you're doing the
Look.
same thing we're doing.
We are at a bank and we are about to make a retraction.
It's called a withdrawal, buddy.
It's the same thing.
All right.
And yeah, I guess I'll have my turn there. That's all I can do.
All
Go
right.
over there.
And then we will head all the way back up here to Ansel, who's almost got bit by this friggin' thing.
To the half party
Um,
wipe that's about to happen.
I will turn to Belial and be like, are we staying or are we running?
I mean, can we get back out of this room now we've gone in it?
It does look like the same doors behind you here, with the same script.
You want to give it a go?
Define give it a go.
Touch the hands on the door and see if you teleport back on the other side.
Screw it, I'll touch the hands again. I'll light the candles and touch the hands again and
All
Redo
right.
it.
You do have to step into that space, which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And it will try for a second bite. Hey, we're not done with you yet. Come back here. Oh, dear God, that's not going to hit anybody. And sure enough, your action, light it up, grab the hands. You take another 3 points of stabby to your hands, and you are once again on the other side of the door.
All right. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to bonus action second wind.
All right.
Do.
That giraffe is too cute. I love it.
Gain 10 health back.
Plus your fighter level.
Correct.
No, that is plus my fighter level.
Oh, it did the modifier there for you. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm missing 1 level, sorry.
Oh, did most of the modifier there for you.
Yeah, because of the level up, I'd have to change the button.
Sure.
Alright, but that's my turn.
Wait, are we supposed to be level 6 or level 7 right now?
Depends on whether you claimed the anniversary bonus that I posted.
Oh, I'm probably not.
Gotcha,
I've been
gotcha.
real busy with work and shit lately, so.
I hear you. Grega, that's back over to you now that you are blocking Enzo here with your massive furry butt.
Gregor will definitely notice that Enzo is behind him. Oh, sorry. And move.
Great Greg impression.
All right. And Grega has room to breathe again, which is both good and bad. As he inadvertently touches the teleport pod.
No,
And-
it's between his feet. He doesn't touch it.
And he's now back up here in the area
Oh,
of the
at least
first
he's out of the
combat. Yep. Right in the area of the first combat. So now we know where those monsters were coming from. They were probably in here protecting the treasure. They heard your group fighting, and they came to respond. And that's back over to Broly.
Broly would stand on the slightly higher elevated platform and pull out his bag of holding.
All right.
And mouth first, jump into the pit to try and scoop up the rock creature into the bag of holding.
Oh,
Go.
well, no need for a roll. You take a peek down there and you don't see the creature anymore. So at some point after it lost line of sight with you, it must have merged into the floor or somewhere along the wall.
So I didn't see it at all.
You saw it go down into there. Last you saw it was crawling along this side of the wall, and then once it got about 10 feet down, you lost sight of it. So it's probably near the bottom half of the pit, but if we're going by 5-foot squares, in the third dimension, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 potential squares that it could be hiding in.
Oh, so this pit's deep.
Correct. It's the same 20 feet deep as the other
okay.
pit have been.
Can I roll an insight check to see if I can see the rock just like sitting there? Like if I could see maybe if it just like piled itself down at the bottom, anything?
You cannot. Based on its ability, once it is not moving and hidden, it is indistinguishable from normal stone. So even the finest dwarven artisans would not be able to tell.
Well, if I can't tell it's down in there, Broly's gonna be like,
I had a thought, but if it's down there and it stays down there, that's fine too.
Just cover up the pit with a rug.
right. Like if that's the case, Broly would probably come in here and see what Reeve has found so far. If I can't see the thing in the pit.
So what's the count so far, big guy? How many we got?
A lot.
Yeah, he hasn't even started counting, and if you count the ones that are on the board, that does not do it justice. So, Miradesh, back over to you.
Oh well, I was about to say I would have probably wandered over to one of the chests and opened it up while Reeve was at the potions, then to finish out turn and.
Oh, okay.
I would probably follow them.
Gotcha. Roll a Constitution save then, Broly.
Oh no.
Your
What
greed's coming
did you
back to bite you
do?
in the
I've
ass.
got a +6 to con, so. Oh, that's
Oh,
not
That
my
for
didn't
fucking
help.
nuts when you're nat one. That
Oh,
that's
for fuck's sake.
what happens to this poor little fucking gnome.
There is a giant
What do you mean
snake
for?
inside of the chest. If we take a look-see at it now, once you've opened it up, it reveals itself as a giant poisonous snake that bites your willingly extended hand for 17 poison damage. And perhaps worse still, it doesn't seem that there's anything else in that chest aside from this snake.
Son of a bitch!
Almost like you deserve it.
Let's get the WWE chant going. You deserve it.
How do you do healing potions? Do you take them as an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Okay, then upon taking the 17 damage, I'll bonus action a greater healing pot.
All right, 4d4 plus 4. And we
did
will
Did that little one bite you?
we'll continue with Mandy Sue's turn. She was making her way up the stairs when all of a sudden Broly got bit.
I would say upon seeing Broly open the chest, I see the other chest over in the corner. I have enough movement left to get over next to the chest. I'm gonna open it from the side very cautiously.
Now I got a snake to deal with. Fuck.
How do I open it? It won't let me.
You're going to open the chest? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it cautiously from the side.
All right. Well, despite what we are looking at here, this is going to quickly spill into the chamber and affect not just Miradesh.
Sorry, guys.
That's alright. Reeve is blocking whatever's coming out at it, coming at me, so.
Let me find... Where's my... Oh, that'll work. So yes, as it is right now, it is only affecting Miradesh, but Reeve is just on the outside of that gas effect, which may spread. So mind your presence in here with caution. And Miradesh, roll a con save.
Now before I do that, I have a reaction that's avoid grievous injury. Can I use it and use it to like shut the chest to negate it?
Post the ability.
All right, hold on.
Reaction when you're struck by a critical hit, so you would not be able to.
Okay, so what was it I needed to roll then?
A Constitution saving throw.
All right, I am proficient.
Nice. Oh, very good. So instead of 19 poison, you take 9 poison, assuming that your character is not somehow resistant to poison, in which case you would take even less. But 9 poison damage. The gas cloud has spread to a bit here, and that will be most of your turn. I think that's all your movement and your action, so you would still have a bonus action.
What would the bonus action consist of?
That's entirely based on what character options you have, or a healing potion, since we house rule those as bonus actions.
So she couldn't
All
bonus
right.
action shut the chest, huh?
Good. I don't think so.
Correct.
All right. Well, you said 9 points of damage. If anything, I will bonus action a healing potion. That's 2d4 plus 2, correct?
Regular 2d4 plus 2, yeah. So 6 HP back, most of what you just took.
All right, awesome. And that would be my turn.
Okay, so now we will head up here to the next group of beasties that we have uncovered up here.
Poor turtle.
Loading. Okay.
Hopefully none of these creatures know how to work the statues.
Let's just check.
Yeah, but it looks like there's like some
10,
sort of
20,
teleport pads in there though. Oh nice, there's more than one. Fun.
Yes, ma'am. Let's just check. No. Yes. Alright, so this one hustles all the way across the chamber in response to a loud squealing alarm of over from this direction, from the one that you first spotted. And this is obviously some type of undead. You've also garnered the attention of this one, who is just going to step out right to there on the platform above you. And then just for further alarm, you can see that there are even more hustling out into the chamber beyond, past this alligator creature. And that is where they will end this turn. However, the ones that ended right next to you, they do still have actions that they can take. And they are going to take a bite attack. Oof! 24 to hit, 16 slashing, 1 necrotic.
Ouch, Sarah.
And then it is going to claw attack, which will miss by 1, and fortunately so, because you do not want to be paralyzed and stuck in here by yourself with all of these fuckers. The second one will take its bite attack for another frickin' natural 20. Holy moly.
Oh my
22,
God.
that is 30 points of damage that it just dished. Ow!
Are you still up, Sarah?
Holy
Wow,
More
we.
importantly, do you have your backup character rolled out already?
No.
And its final claw attack, which could put you down and leave you just dead to this onslaught, is a miss. A natural 1. So you are still around with 7 hit points. And that will send us all the way back here to Enzo's turn.
Alright, Enzo's gonna go into the room. I don't know how to get in. The doors are really hard to see.
Yep, all the way down to the end, and then take a right. That's where you can hear, or where you heard people fighting, and where you last saw Miradesh head into. You still don't see them, but as you head in, you can definitely hear them talking. And Broly is recoiling from some kind of snake that you don't see. Reeve, you can hear counting potions as you hear the glass vials kind of clacking around. If you get to the staircase right here, you'll be able to see him just inside the chamber up ahead.
And you hear Miradesh coughing.
Yep, there's also a little bit of a gas cloud that is just starting to spread out from this chamber.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess that's as far as I can get.
Correct, unless you want to spend your action to dash and take another 8 squares of movement.
Okay, so there's nothing to fight. There's just a gas cloud, and everybody's like hurt themselves somehow.
Yeah, Broly is recoiling from a snake. You just don't quite see it. He's probably mumbling or shouting something about a snake being in this
He's just
corner.
Okay, Enzo walks in, and he's gonna actually just roleplay. What the hell are you guys doing? Wow, I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, he was like,
Goddamn thing!
Wow, I turned my
What,
back on you guys
we
for
were
5
exploring?
seconds.
We were exploring, and I found these potions. He found a snake in the chest called Snakey, and she found a poisonous cloud called Poison.
Okay, I have a spell called Mage Hand where we can open all these chests from a safe distance. So why don't you guys get out of there?
There's
and
no
we
more
can-
chests. There's just 2 chests in here. They opened them both.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
it.
trying
Okay.
to count. Oh, damn it! I lost count. 1, 2, 3.
I mean,
thought
I
all
would be
those-
much appreciated if you used your mage hand to close this chest and keep me from coughing.
Okay. Can I see the chest from where I am?
you
Daniel?
can't.
Yeah, I
They're
can't,
tucked
so
away
this is-
just around the corners. There's a chest here and there's a chest here, just out of your
That's-
line of sight.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's as far as I can get. So, bonus action. Can I help any of these guys?
Not with
No,
a bonus
there's-
action.
There's nothing. There's dick all I can do. It took me 2 initiative rounds just to get to this room. This is as far as I can get. Okay.
Rule number 1,
done.
don't split the party.
done.
Rule number 2, the GM loves it when you split the party. Okay, Sarah, that is over to you here. Caught between a rock and a hard place, to be sure.
Yep. Is there anything I can learn about these creatures that are in here?
Yeah, you
Just
should
for fun
definitely
before
do
I
that.
die.
Yeah, you should definitely learn as much as you can.
Well, you could spend your action to try to roll an Arcana or History or Religion check to discern things about them, or you could try to likewise grab at the door and hopefully get out of here.
But is there anything I learn with my passive perception being a 21?
They gonna
there's-
kill
Where
there's
I
a lot of
don't
creatures.
have to
Yeah,
use-
they're gonna kill your ass.
They gonna kill you
Yeah, they're
with
definitely
your
intent.
passive perception.
There is this, but you don't necessarily need a passive perception because you're just starting your turn within 5 feet of one of these things. So a con save to start things off officially.
They're gonna turn you
Perfect.
into turtle soup, is what they're gonna do.
Aren't you a turtle?
All right, you are good. So no poison.
Aren't you a turtle?
condition. She is.
I am.
Can't she hold her breath? Isn't that an ability you have?
Yeah.
Well, you are immune to it for
But I
24
don't-
hours in this
I
case.
don't need to do it though.
Yeah,
Correct.
fair enough.
These Shadow Ghast are pretty standard undead. They're not the rarest. They're not the most powerful, but in force like this, I mean, you count at least 6 of them here, plus this nasty frickin' genetic alligator creature. It's definitely going to be a challenge in this chamber. You would anticipate even for the entire group at full strength.
And my favorite enemy is undead. Not that it's really going to do much for me, because the second I step
Sure.
away, it's going to get attacks of opportunity.
A lot of
So we're just
creatures
going
do.
to go ahead and provoke that.
You
Alrighty.
could bonus action the healing pot and then turn. Hopefully
True.
they
No,
don't
I'm going to
save
die
up.
anyway, so... Like, why not just make it fun?
Ouch! And the first hit will drop you to 0 unless you wanted to get that healing potion.
Well, actually, is it? Oh well, yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Because even if I take my healing potion, the other one has an opportunity of attack as well, and then I still need to get out the door, which is also then going to cause me damage.
That's true. You could still survive it.
I highly doubt that.
There's only one way to find out.
Bonus a healing pot.
And then try and get past the attacks of opportunity. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if the
Then
other
you got
attack...
then you got your three regen health regen.
Sure.
Every turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I put that on. I put that on, to give me a total of 10 HP.
And then they got you to 0 exactly.
And then they got me to 0 anyway, so...
well, that's if you had
Right.
skipped the health pot and tried to leaving the room.
Yeah, which is what I did. I tried to just get out.
Because see right there, that's a missed attack on its second shot. Even with advantage, that is just the case. So, I mean, best thing they can do at this point is knock you unconscious, and then we'll play it from that point. And that'll send us to the top of next round of initiative, and a bit of a late halftime break here. And we will catch you back in about 10 minutes to see just what happens with this party. So see you then, friends, and thanks so much for the love here the first couple hours. We will see just what happens. Are you with us?
It's okay, Sarah.
These choices. These choices.
Sarah goes off by
these
herself
choices.
again and loses another character. God.
Yeah, it does seem that she doesn't like to keep a hold of her characters.
Do you know how hard it is for Reeve to count? All right, you're lucky he's able to form sentences.
Don't worry, when Broly's turn comes back around, I'm just opening the bag of holding and then just scooping all the potions and getting the hell out of Dodge.
Oh no, that's what I was going to do on my turn. 'Cause I
Oh
got a
yeah,
bag
that
of
works
holding
too
with me.
then. You go one yeah, just start scooping, we'll sort through later.
I still know of a secret door to check out, but she's gonna be dead here. Get the and usher everybody one way.
We'll get to her like in the next turn or two, and then come and save the day.
We're
If
at
she's
least
not already
2
dead by the
turns.
time we get there, because if
We're
they
so far away. Yeah, we're gonna.
there's
it's
so
gonna take
many
us
of
2
them,
turns.
if they attack her while she's down, that's just crit fails.
Yeah.
Well, it'll take us
If I
two.
can,
It'll take us at least 2 turns to get there if we're all using our movement and our action to dash to get further along.
well,
We could probably
have-
get there quickly.
I have Misty Step, which is 30 feet, and then I can dash 60.
Yeah, it's still not.
So
gonna
you can
make
get
it.
there
It's still
quicker.
at least 2 turns. It might take 3 turns if we have to deal with this cloud or do anything.
Well, by
else.
the time I take 2, the creatures only have 1.
Yeah.
I can get in there and drop a healing spell on her.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or you can jack
Oh,
one of these healing potions.
And that being said, that none of our characters even know that this has happened. So technically, we're all just like sitting around in our other.
Yeah,
room
that's why
on the
I
other
that's
side.
why I was like, Ansel's got to come and get everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure your voice will carry, and plus, if I roll a perception with Elven Hearing, I could probably hear you and come running.
Yeah.
I feel like a gunshot would do better than me yelling.
A gunshot could attract other creatures in the area.
Yeah, I think just yell, man. You're not.
I've
that
already
far.
been shooting my guns this entire time.
Yeah.
All of our fights.
Yeah. But we wouldn't have heard you through the magical door or nothing.
No, I didn't shoot while I was in that room. I was shooting all the cobblestone things.
The song that was stuck in my head is very apt right now. Welcome to the Chaos by Fame on Fire. So what's everybody doing after the game?
Going to
I
bed.
don't
I gotta
know.
work tonight.
Maybe play a little Overwatch or Magic until around 7 o'clock.
I'm thinking, well, I'm stuck in Las Vegas, New Mexico. So, I don't know, just pull out my Game Boy and I'll either start watching, well, continue watching The Sopranos or start watching Bleach season 2 of the Blood War arc.
Yes, the animations for the new Blood War were fucking to die for.
Oh, yeah. The people that made the anime kind of shot themselves in the foot because they didn't wait for him to be done completely writing the manga before they started making the anime. But that happens like more times than not.
Man, we've been waiting for the new set of Bleach for like fucking 15 years now.
Well, all the first seasons on Hulu, both dubbed and subbed, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's only on Hulu because Hulu bought the rights to Bleach, which is technically
which
owned
is
by
crazy.
Disney.
Which is crazy.
Right? Like, Hulu's the only place you can watch Bleach, as far as I know. Especially the new shit.
Yeah. But the
Does that mean Ichigo's now a Disney princess?
no, but I don't know. Like I think you can watch it on. No, you can watch it in America. You watch it on Hulu. Everywhere else, you watch it on Disney Plus. It's so weird.
Oh, it's actually on Disney. That's fucking nuts that Disney owns Bleach, one of the original big three.
Well, they own the streaming rights for Bleach. They don't own it.
Still, owning the streaming rights is basically owning it. Especially with Disney. I guarantee you they got some type of clause in the contract for the streaming rights and shit like that and whatnot. They're gonna own it eventually. They're already halfway there.
I'm still waiting for the final Attack on Titan episode to be dubbed.
It already... Oh, dubbed? Oh, I watched it subbed. I was gonna say, it's already been released.
I have a thing where if I start watching anime, like if I started dubbed versus subbed, I can't really go back and forth between the two, you know?
Oh, see, I used to do that when I was younger, but now I've watched everything in dub, or in sub, just because I've caught up to everything and I'm waiting for the new stuff, especially like One Piece.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sorry, One Piece fans, I feel sorry for them.
What do you mean? There's only 1,080 something episodes.
Well, the reason I feel sorry for them is literally because, like, the creator of the anime, he's like, okay, like, what was that statement he made, like, a year or two ago? After, like, the 1,000 episode hit, he's like, you have now seen the gathering of Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates. Now the true adventure for the One Piece can begin.
Yeah, like, it took him 1,000 episodes just to get the crew fully assembled, like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, man.
Like the
That's why I
worst
don't want
part
to do the One Piece.
is One Piece is a very good anime. The first like 100 to 200 episodes are rather dry just because we're getting the crew together, but once we hit a certain point it takes off and it just keeps getting better. Everybody wants to give One Piece a chance, but they like, it's so boring, it's so stupid. Like that's just the beginning. Like once you get to like the first major arc, once they get into the Grand Line, it's fucking takes off like a goddamn rocket ship.
Well, all I know is I'd rather watch the One Piece Netflix adaptation. 'Cause that's actually pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, as soon as that dropped, I was just like, all right, did they do justice or did they fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender this bitch?
Yeah, like I think they did it justice having not seen any episodes of One Piece. You know, it's actually pretty good to me.
I watched like as soon as it came out, I binged the whole thing, and it was pretty true form for like the first bundle of like 50 to 60 episodes, I think, give or take.
Yeah, but I mean, like it'll be interesting to see how it goes and who they cast for other characters as it goes along.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see like how they would animate Chopper.
Or what's that one skull guy that's on the crew?
Brooke, the musician, yeah.
Yeah, like how do you animate that? But then you gotta look at like how they animate the fishmen, and I
Yeah,
think
they
did a
had
pretty good job
some
with them.
decent fucking costume design for the fishmen. I'll give them that. Like they had some proper design.
So yeah, I'm either gonna watch Bleach or I'm gonna continue watching Sopranos while I play Pokemon, I guess, on my Game Boy because I don't have a Switch yet.
Well, goddamn! Looks like we get a free level up, guys.
What do you mean?
If we were part of the hype train, we earned 5 stacking inspiration, a very rare magic item, 5 supreme healing potions, and a bonus level for all your characters.
Holy son of a bitch!
That's
I'm so glad I
awesome.
got in on that.
I got it on the end of it, so does that mean I got it too?
Yeah.
As long as you were a part of it, hombre.
Holy crap. Damn. Where does it say that?
On the stream chat, he just
Yeah.
posted it. So should we take that level
I have to.
now?
Yeah,
Because
that's
we're
what I was
going to
about to ask.
need that. This might save the turtle. One level gives you a little.
Oh shit! Wait a second. If it's level 8, isn't that where the big ability score improvement comes in? Or is that level 9?
I honestly don't know. I've honestly been thinking about talking to Dan to possibly getting rid of Broly and going for a different character because, like, I'm not a huge Barb fan, it seems. Granted, I tried, like, multi-classing it with a little bit of fighter just for some extra attacks and, like, weapon proficiencies and shit, but, like, I'm enjoying my straight fighter that I have through Pop-Tarts campaign a lot more.
I like
What
my
would be
barbarian.
better?
He's simple.
Level 4 into sorcerer or level 4 into druid? Decisions.
Now, to be part of the hype train, you had to donate bits or what?
Yeah, I donated bits. I know.
Yeah,
I did.
I put in like $10 for the bits.
Yeah,
It was
I
either
put
bits.
too.
It was
Or
bits, gift
subscription.
subscriptions, super chats, or you had to like subscribe or follow yourself.
Yeah, that's where I have the question. Do I take the next level into fighter and see what happens, or do I go 5th level barb?
Oh, woo, woo, woo! Alrighty, so here we are back where we left off. And let's just do something here real quick.
Yeah, that's a good question. All the stuff we just got for our hype train, do you want us to do that now, or...
Yes, it is immediately achievable. The only thing is that if something, if like your turn comes up, or if I dish out damage to you and you don't yet have the level up complete, let's not like, oh, hold on, let me finish up my level up so I can get this extra little bit here. Like if you can knock it out real quick, knock it out real quick. If you feel more comfortable waiting until the combat is over, totally optional as well.
I'm waiting until combat's over because I need to. I'm either. I think next level is a level 8 for me, so that would be either my ability score improvement or I choose a feat, and I have to decide about that.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, we are here. Sorry, this candy is delicious. Alright. Right back outside the door, Belial appears next to Ansel, and it's almost like she don't have a scratch on her whatsoever. And we will definitely reveal the meta behind that after the session here today. If anybody happens to know just what it is, and I don't know if any of you remember this particular thing, definitely feel free to guess.
T3. T3,
Not,
once a month you get
Nope.
long rest.
It is not T3.
Oh God, something else happened.
Once a month.
It is something that was gifted to a couple of people, and that was it.
Yep. Alrighty, so we are now at the top of the initiative, and that will take care of that, take care of that, take care of that, and as a matter of fact, that will take care of our entire initiative, as there are no more foes actively threatening our party. The gas cloud around this area here does not spread any further, but you definitely don't want to linger in there any longer than you have to.
Question. Since my laser rifle battery's been depleted, how do I get that recharged? Do I gotta wait just an X amount of time, or do I gotta do something to get that fixed?
Say again?
The laser rifle pack that's now non-charged for me. How do I fix that?
That's a very good question, because nobody really seems to know the answer to that. That's always kind of been the risk, like, use it, but if you roll a natural 1, who knows when you will ever be able to use it again.
Can I examine the potions to find out what kind of potions they are real quick?
Yeah, Broly would have probably started helping figure out what potions were what and scooping them up.
Alrighty. Well, fortunately...
Ansel will...
Go ahead.
Ansel will turn to Belial and go, hey, I know where the door's at if you want to go check that. Or we can go get the party and bring them back here.
I think we should get the party and bring them to maybe the other door, because you don't want to go back in that one. That one had a lot of stuff in there that I'd rather not go and see again.
Definitely feel free to move yourselves around the map, because you never know if a wandering monster encounter might find you and spring another split party event.
I do want to check out that secret door down here below us, because we haven't found shit other than monsters.
Yeah, let's go find this secret door.
I will say
Alright,
I did close
it's
the
down here.
gas chest as well and move away from it.
Wait, I don't even know where you went. Where did you go?
Alright, I went down here.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
And roll 20 froze. Oh, snap. Reload the page.
Yeah, it just did it to me too, where everything went white.
Yep.
It is a huge dungeon, so if you're running on a bit of a slower computer, this may be a bit of a stuttery map for you.
It was like the internet cut out or something.
Oh, geez.
How do we choose our very rare magical item?
Extensive research or instant know-how?
Yeah,
Fair.
you just research it and then you just look it up on the codex and then drag it and drop
Well,
it
I
into
remember
the
the
answer.
last magic item we talked about, DM. So that's the one I will end up taking. But like I said, I'll do all that when I get the level up done.
Heard.
Now that I've reloaded roll 20.
Gotcha. Keep in mind there's another very rare magic item coming into your possessions here very soon once another Role-Playing Unlimited anniversary bonus comes through. Might even be this session.
Yeah.
Might be later on tonight. At the latest, I'm thinking during J-Man session on Tuesday.
I do have one more question. Does that mean that each of our characters, so since I have Zyfax, he gets another level up and a rare magic item and
Correct.
5 supreme healing potions? Damn.
Yeah. If
Well,
you're playing
looks like I'm gonna
multiple
be busy for
characters, it applies to each character. Feel bad for Dawn, who's playing 5 characters. It's a little bit. It's a little bit like I just gave him a fucking dissertation. Give me this dissertation, and I want it due by this Wednesday.
I was making myself some lunch. What happened to Scary?
They
Well-
won't tell us yet.
Correct. We will find out at the conclusion of the session, but it is also a bit of a guessing game. If anybody happens to remember this specific ability that was posted a number of months ago in Discord, it is an actual ability. It was a community reward that multiple people did have an option to receive. Only one player did, in fact, receive it, though. But with that being said, feel free to keep posting up in the Roll20 here any of your guesses, and we can proceed.
So
Sarah,
how many
you went
potions
south.
are?
Oh, sorry, I was posting up an announcement with the picture of the people that had got it.
Heard.
Is this secret door locked, or can I just open it?
You can try to wiggle the knob and see, i.e., click the door.
Okay. I would like to do what check is it to check for traps?
Perception or investigation. Yes, you do get to pick the item of your choice. A few items may be vetoed, as there are a couple very rare items that arguably might be legendary status, but for the most part, any very rare item that you find, I will just be like, cool, slap it on.
So I've got a 11 on my perception, like bonus.
11 passive perception will certainly do a lot better
Well,
than
I'll roll
Ansel's.
it anyway then.
Oh, my
Okay.
passive perception is 15.
The door is not trapped, nor does it appear to be locked. So be ready for whatever's on the other side as soon as you click that button. And in
Can I have a wand of
short
War
term-
Mage for mine?
Heck yeah. It's a small chamber, 15 by 15, a teleport
Is that-
pad in the center,
Yeah, I was about to say, is that a teleport pad?
and a treasure
Okay, let's
chest.
go around it.
Alright, I will open the chest and hope it's not trapped.
Alrighty.
Why don't
You-
you wait for me to open it with my mage hand?
Because you're nowhere near us.
And all these conversations about how to optimize
and-
things are taking
and-
place
and we
far
want-
away.
And we want
I know
what's
where
in
you
this
guys are.
chest.
Well, this chest is filled to the brim with gold, almost entirely gold, and then it's like somebody sprinkled some gems and a few rings on top, like one would sprinkle salt at the end of a meal. There is so much gold in this chest, it's probably going to take a short rest or longer just to count it. You would guess the amount to be in the thousands. Going back to our trove of healing potions right here, this is an easy solve, as all of the potions are the same. And if you were just part of the group that got their hands on the hype train bonus of supreme healing potions, These are all Supreme Healing Potions. They restore 10 die 4 plus 20 hit points per use on a bonus action.
Damn.
At this level, for some of you, that's almost like a full restore on a bonus action. These are the potions you might expect to find around level 14 or 15.
What, this whole slew of them we just found down
This
here?
entire batch of them right here, and there are 42 of them.
Holy
Fuck!
fuck.
Good lord.
I just stubbed my toe. Ow.
Dan, I decided on what very rare magic item I want, but I need to know which grade of it is.
Which item are you talking about?
Is it
The Horn of Valhalla.
Okay, I will look into that, possibly before the conclusion of the session here. One quick question about the snake. Are we going to try to close the lid on it, or are we going to try to kill the snake?
Broly would have smashed it.
Okay.
He's pissed that it bit him. He would have
Sure.
just smashed it.
Sure. It's a low enough challenge rating that we can just kind of gloss
He
over
would've
that.
just smashed the poor bastard.
Ansel get the impression that if he shot his gun, the rest of the party would be able to hear it.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Then I will walk out to the main hall here.
Why? They stole all the gold that was in the other chests.
I mean, you
You
want to
don't know
take a
that.
full hour with
You don't know that.
know that. You do not know that. You
Yeah,
don't know
you didn't
what
know
we
we've
were
done
doing.
Just
anything.
like Reeve doesn't
Yeah.
know that. Just like Reeve doesn't know that.
Lyle, do you want to get the rest of the party and split this up, or do you want to take an hour? Split
I
it
want to
between
take
just
an
you and me.
hour to split it between me and you and count it.
All right, we are taking an hour, or a short
we-
rest, if you will, to count all this gold.
I'm
Can
putting
we
all
assume that we
44.
would have found them in 4 hours or in an hour?
Yeah, we would have probably found them within an hour or
So-
so, like
Within the
mid
next
counting the gold.
Okay,
We would have.
real quick.
How
real
many
quick.
potions did you say there were again? 22 or
44.
42?
44. I put him. 44. I put them all in my bag of holding.
42.
42.
42.
So is that
okay.
all right, Tragic? Are we allowed to start, quote unquote, start a short rest so we can count these coins?
Of course.
Okay.
Once we would have looted this, Broly would have checked out what was in this side room we haven't explored before finding the rest of the group.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run back and shut this door.
I mean, that's fair. That is completely fair.
Drag the chest in front of the door and start counting the gold then.
Yes.
There
We'll
is.
block the door.
There
I was
is
talking
an-
shit. Don't actually do that.
There is
We'll block the
another
door.
urn that is filled with gold and gems, but it looks like somebody smashed it at some point. So there's just gold and gems on the floor in here.
Broly would start scooping them up.
All right.
Unless something attacks me on my way in there.
It does not. I'm going to start getting rid of some of the
Roll 20
features.
just likes to try and be weird today, doesn't it? It keeps doing that stupid white screen shit to me.
Yeah, it might just be because it's such a large dungeon and the
True.
party is moving around at a lot of different places at once. Alright, so Broly starts scooping that up and he finds right here. Okay, 1 second. See if I can figure something out here. Loading. Yep, okay. All right. So 2 members are starting a short rest. Everybody else is kind of wandering around and or collecting more loot that they find along the way.
I'm going to start tracking. I can't seem to find Galil and Ansel, so I'm going to start using my tracking abilities.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
I'm gonna start screaming for them.
Technically, I would be
and
looking for you guys I'd be worried about you guys, which is the sad part.
That is sad.
The sad part is that you guys are stealing. But I'm actually trying to help you guys.
We're stealing. We okay.
Where did those guys go?
Excuse me. Ansel was the only one that wanted to come with me through the door, so the rest of you can suck it.
You and Ansel
We're gonna
decided
take
to go
our
to the
gold
door
and our
by
gems.
yourself.
Yo, where did you guys go?
I'm gonna change the name of this campaign from the Redhold to Kettle and Pot.
You guys want us to suck it? We were spending the entire break thinking of how to save you. The entire break was how can we save?
Also part of that, how can we save her? Thank you very much.
Are you about to call me an asshole?
Yeah, like I'm just sitting there thinking,
She
like
didn't tell you to suck it.
I'm just sitting there thinking, like, damn,
was
she's got a
AFK.
level. The level would have given her enough health to survive and get out of the hole.
Daniel, that's an 18 survival for tracking them.
18 survival.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yeah, can we mask
Do I have to
ourselves?
sniff?
Not at this point because you would have had to declare that from the get-go. The most we declared was that we were closing the door and hiding in here,
Dang it.
which does afford its own advantages because it is a secret door and only one of you had discovered it, and that one of you is in here.
Haha.
Survival check. I'm gonna check a passive something here. Yes, that is what I rolled. There are a couple drops of blood in this little alcove here above you, Enzo. So you know for sure that one of them came through here. Or you're at least reasonably certain. But as far as where they went from here, if they turned around and just went right back out the entrance and headed out, or if perhaps there's an invisible teleport pad in here and they teleported elsewhere, maybe there's a secret door that accesses somewhere else, who knows?
I'll investigate the walls, the floor, and looking to see if there's a teleport pad or some door I can't see.
Okay. Roll
Can-
I've never
investigation.
wanted a natural one so bad.
Natural one!
Yeah!
I will use my inspiration for the 19.
Wow!
Wait. Is there a way we could lift the chest and
Oh
ourselves
my
onto
God.
the teleporter pad?
Natural one was awesome. I'll use my inspiration.
Oh,
So many.
the chest is able to be moved. It's very heavy, but you're both pretty strong, if I understand correctly. And
I mean, I'm a 400-pound turtle. So,
Sure.
you know.
and your strength score is reasonably good. Enzo he's starting to sniff this out like a bloodhound. It's going to take him a moment, but he's starting to figure some stuff
Okay.
out.
Okay, so I look at Ansel and I'm like, should we just take the chest and maybe try this teleporter? Because I can hear someone around here. I don't want anyone to take our gold.
You are one greedy turtle.
I
Fuck it.
Let's go.
I
Okay.
can't believe we're doing this.
Well, for pure hilarity, because this is just how it has to go after the way this session has gone, Enzo uncovers the secret door just to the west of his position
No.
and opens it just in time to see our two culprits. Go ahead, open that door, buddy, so you can actually see this happen. Hey, found you guys!
Oh, shit,
Just in
Bye.
time for them to step onto the teleport pad, dragging a huge treasure chest. They vanish
Oh shit.
and appear at this teleport pad just a short distance away. Let's set that. Is that gonna work? Yes. There. Delete. So Enzo sees them. Oh, I found you!
Damn, I found some potions.
And they appear right in front of Reeve on this teleport pad. And they are holding a treasure chest.
Cool.
Hi,
I
Reeve.
found some potions. For all
Oh,
of us.
you wanna like share in our gold, and we'll share your potions.
But it's the party's potions. Everyone gets potions. I don't want to lose any more friends. If they have potions, then they don't have to die.
But you.
So
could
you're
have some
telling me
gold
that every
as
other
well.
party member has not found anything here, that they're just keep.
No.
right.
The thing
Insight.
is with who?
I don't know.
The way Reeve works is that he waits till he gets everything together, then he doles it out. It's easier for him to do it like that.
Okay.
How long have
I
we
mean,
been
I
counting
assumed
the
we were
gold
gonna
for?
above game. I assumed we were gonna do that, but in game, that's not how it looked.
Hey guys, I found them. They're over here.
Broly's a greedy shit. Like, he would have wholeheartedly just kept the pots to himself.
Okay, how
Broly
much
is in
gold?
this for the money.
So does Enzo leave, or is he stepping onto the teleport pad in pursuit?
I guess he would step on it to see where they are going.
All right, that's what I was thinking.
So how much gold have we counted before we decided to haul ass and get on the teleporter?
Just over 1,000.
Okay.
And then,
All right,
lo
well,
and
now that the party's
behold,
back together.
Enzo appears on the teleport pad.
Okay, so
I
I
don't
look
like
at
those
Ansel
things.
and I'm like, I give him a look to be like, let's keep the gold that we've got a secret and pretend we were just trying to get the chest to safety.
I don't know. What do I have to roll to see if I believe that bullshit?
I think she was
Oh, you
just
don't
trying to
hear
give him a
it.
look.
I give him a look.
Can
Right.
I can I roll insight
Like,
on her
keep
to
it.
see if I understand the look?
I would say so.
All right.
I would say in Sarah's case, roll a persuasion check. Or deception.
Does that mean Enzo gets to roll a perception to see if he notices the look?
Absolutely.
This party does not trust each other like at all.
They do not.
So as they're
Wow,
as they're
Diego!
doing-
That's two natural ones.
In
So
a row.
Enzo's kind of like a Boy Scout. He's kind of like a Captain America kind of character. So he's just gonna like assume that he's gonna give them a big hug and be like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are safe." And he has no idea that they were trying to do anything like. He has no idea. Yeah, basically, based on that
Oh.
role.
Well
he's
played.
just
Okay,
gonna
Oh,
so-
Ray it too, can't he?
What?
You know what? Nah, Ansel is gonna make the decision to be a good boy and not make any enemies in the party at the moment. And counted about 1,000 gold in the chest, and we're not done yet. If you guys want to help counting, that'd be great. What have you guys found?
I found
Oh, by the way,
100.
Dan, I figured out which horn I got. It's the bronze horn. I realized that was the very rare version of it,
Bitchin'. I thought that might
which
be
gives
the case.
me Yeah, 44 plus 4 berserkers that are gonna spawn every 7 days.
Yeah, let's really crowd the shit out of this dungeon.
Hey, Broly spawns his own army now, okay?
God. You guys think Roll20's rolling
So-
slow now? Let's put 44 fucking more tokens on the board.
Minimum, I can
So,
spawn 8 berserkers. Fight for me.
So, Reeve will go up to them, and I was like, I found 100 gems worth 100 gold, or that much, and then I give some. I counted it out here. 1, 2, 7. I give 7. Yeah, I should be here. So I give 7 superior potions to dividing out the 42. So everyone has 7 superior potions. And I found these potions, and they are amazingly good. They're really good. But I found 100
Oh, thanks,
gems.
Reeve.
Do you want to split the 100 gold worth of gems?
It's like the Cavassier
Well, yeah, I
of
mean, we've
healing
got this
potions.
giant chest full of gold here that we're apparently sharing.
Okay, so I put my gems inside that there. Okay, there's more gems in there.
Okay.
What potions did you say we had 7 of?
7
Superior
superior.
potions.
And if you did the Twitch thing, you also have 5 supreme healing potions now.
And correct, the big batch of 42, those were all supreme as well.
Yeah, so supreme. Sorry, not superior.
Yeah, superior is 8
But-
die 4 plus 8, supreme is 10 die 4 plus 20, so big difference.
So they were all supreme potions then?
They are.
Yes.
Okay, so supreme. Sorry.
So that
we
means I
just
have
got-
12 supreme.
Yeah, that ought to take care of some restoration for a while, and depending on how many people in this party got their hands on them, that's definitely a good way to keep you all
I
stable.
gave it to everybody here. That was here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all these people in this room now. I'm guessing Reeve comes in. I'm guessing Miradesh comes in as well. Does that mean we count the gold quicker? Because there's like 6 of us, 5 of us counting.
Definitely. Now it's just a
As
matter
long
of
as we
do
still get a
you.
short rest, I'm happy.
That's the case. Do you want to take the short rest? I mean, it won't take you the full
Yes,
short
please.
rest to count it, but do you want to restore some abilities, etc.? And is this the chamber we want to do it in?
I mean, we
I
can all watch
mean-
the door, so...
I don't see why not.
There's only one entryway. It's a semi-safe place to take a rest.
And
Gotcha.
it should be somewhere where there's plenty of space so we don't all get bunched up like the last couple of battles.
I can have Gregor block the door from the outside too.
Oh yeah, she can just be the fucking door stopper.
Oh man, he's got to sit there squeezed for an hour. That fucking sucks.
I will pet Gregor as it's
He just
sitting
curls
there.
up and goes to bed.
While
Hey,
we
let's
take
take
this
a
short
fluffy
rest,
marshmallow.
Ansel will explain to the party about the room that we teleported in using the hands with the big off alligator, and how Belial ran into a bunch of other creatures too.
Why didn't you come get us?
Well, I mean, it was one of those things we kind of went into, and then it was like, oh, we're kind of stuck, and then like, poof, I just kind of magicked outside the door again.
Okay, well, can I make a suggestion up to a vote?
What's your
Listening.
I vote-
suggestion?
From now on, if we're gonna do something like, oh, I'm going to bleed my blood onto the thing and see what happens, we wait until everyone's there to make sure nothing bad happens.
I will bleed
Well,
my
in my
blood onto the
defense,
thing.
we promised her we'd go through that door, and you guys
Yeah.
kind of took off towards the south. Like
I
all
don't
You
willy-nilly.
remember
promised
that.
me
So-
last time. You promised me
I
last
don't
time
remember
if I helped you kill the cobblestone things on the floor and not go through the door now, that we'd go back to the door afterwards. And then you all ran off in a different direction. Even Enzo, he came, he looked, and he was like, "Nah, we're gonna go somewhere else."
Yeah.
Well, we were clearing the rest of the dungeon.
But
I
at
was-
the
I honestly
same
don't-
time, There
I
was
honestly
loot
don't remember that.
all over this place. We
Oh,
wouldn't
so
have
you
just
found
walked
more loot,
away.
did you?
We just came back with 44
Yeah.
potions. Amazing, of the highest grade you could find. If we just went through that door, those would have been lost to us.
Can I do a what would
Are
it
you
be?
do
I want to see
persuasion
if
check
I want to
against
see if
me?
Broly's telling the truth.
Because although
just
Reeve might have
finding
had
potions.
them, I'm the one that found them.
We went to the bank and made a retraction.
That would be insight as opposed to perception, but certainly.
And mind you, Broly's telling the truth. Like, he was just telling the truth about the potions. Like,
But you're omitting
he-
parts of truth as well, so she may suspect that there's something you're not telling her, just she doesn't know exactly what.
yeah.
Roll deception in that respect. Try to match it against that 14, just see where we're at.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh.
there's bits that he's not revealing. It may be something as simple as, and I took a restroom break and just chose to omit those trite details, or it could be, and I found a +5 Vorpal sword and a +6 great axe and the deck of many, many more things, but chose to keep that to himself.
But obviously,
What
like,
did you
looking
really
at Broly,
find then, Broly?
He found a
We-
snake in a chest and got bit.
Yeah, I was trying not to talk
That
about
was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
And
You're
I got
like,
choked by a cloud.
You.
I hate
That-
you both.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Because you're both like, with the chest. And then the snake comes and bites you and like, it poisons me. And then you're like, I'm going to open the chest from the side so I don't get bit by a snake. And then poison gas comes in. And I'm like, I'm just trying to count potions.
Enzo's gonna say that you guys need to stop arguing. You guys, the only way we're gonna survive in here is as a team and with teamwork. So we can't be like lying to each other or omitting things or trying to go off on our own. You know, we have to work together. That's the only way we're gonna come out of this alive.
I'm not lying. I gave you for the 100 gems in the treasure chest, and then I gave out the potions I found. I gave out everything.
He's saying it to everyone, not you, bro.
Yeah, see, Belial looks at Reeve and she's like, yeah, you seem like good people. Looks at Broly and is like, I still don't trust you.
Not many do. I'm in it for me, myself, and I will admit. But at the same time, I don't want to die, okay? I'm not going to let everybody else die just for loot. Just keep that in mind.
Broly reminds me of the Richard Pryor character from Superman 3, where after he robs his company blind, he then also shows up to work the next day driving a brand new Ferrari and is like, what? I didn't do anything. It's cool. Oh, this is just mine.
Alright, can we hit the
Okay,
short
so-
rest button?
Yes, you can. There will be no interruptions to your
I
short
will
rest in
be
this location.
Rolling a hit dice.
I had a question earlier about a deck of many things, Beskar Buck redemption option. The way that works is the deck now comes into your character's possession. You're welcome. And what you choose to do with it from that point is entirely on you. It's effectively like buying any other magic item. This one just has its own specific cost associated with it. And then it comes into your character's possession, whether, hey, what's this doing in my bag? I never knew about this. Or now it's time to unveil this prize I've been holding my entire time. Or I got a parcel from a dearly departed uncle telling me who wants to play cards, etc. so on. Once it's in game, do with it as you will.
Who redeemed that?
Nobody's
Right,
redeemed
that's-
it yet, but I've had questions about how it works.
Okay, I was like, oh fuck, someone's gonna destroy the universe.
Just keep in mind, too, with the deck of many things, the rules of the deck specifically state that you have to declare how many cards you are drawing before you draw, and each deck of things can only be drawn from once by one particular person. So even though the deck will have either 13 or 22 cards, I believe. So even though you're spending the 25,000, there's still the chance of whether it's a full deck or a used deck, so to speak. And, of course, If one person gets a deck and says, I'm drawing all the cards, then you know something bad is happening to them because they're definitely going to draw some of the bad cards. That's always the trick of the deck, is you only get one chance at it. You have to declare how many cards you're drawing beforehand, and after that, may the force be with you. And then maybe you can convince some of the other party members to draw as well, or maybe they'll be enticed by seeing the cool things that you get or the bad things that happen to you, and then the sky's the limit.
That's the one thing I never mess with. I never want to mess with deck of May things. I don't want to lose.
I will never, ever, I will never mess with it.
Yeah, I will never touch it.
There's
or lose
one
all.
person in our group that I can guarantee would mess with it.
We all know that scary would get the deck is like, I'm gonna draw.
I don't know what you're talking
In a
about.
gym, I'm leaving your ass.
You know, here's the thing about I'll say this.
Daniel's like, someone,
Sarah?
and I'm like, yeah, someone.
Sarah
If
Sarah
she-
would literally be like, hold on, no, this is what Sarah would be. Oh, I have a deck of many things. I'm gonna roll D20 to determine how many cards I draw. Oh fuck,
Or
I
she's
rolled
just-
10.
Or she's just gonna turn around and go, "Oh, I'm drawing the whole deck." You automatically know Meridash taking the dash action and getting the hell out of there.
Oh, that's
Broly would be
fantastic.
spawning his army to fight whatever spawned from the deck.
Well, the thing that sucks about that is that there's the Grim Reaper card, so that card, the person that drew it has to fight them by itself. If anyone else comes in, then another avatar that spawns.
Yeah, we played that on Friday night during the Enemir campaign a number of months ago when Ben brought the deck of many things into the party, and somebody spawned the Avatar of Death, which sparked a tumult in the tavern itself, which turned into the deadliest bar brawl ever seen as participants began joining in and summoning their own avatars of death to fight. People were losing track of, is this my death or is this your death? If I attack this one, am I going to spawn another one, or is this one just for me? And then when the town guard showed up to respond to the catastrophe, oh god.
That sounds like a mess all in itself.
Was bad. And we had a tavern map that was just
Okay, so that
full
is
of corpses.
5,000
so is our short
gold
rest
divided
over?
by 6.
Short rest is good.
How about we investigate all the areas that we've already been in to make sure we don't leave anything behind before we move on, guys, to the next
There's
area?
that room with all the monsters I say we head to next and start clearing them out.
You don't want to look around in the rooms we've already been? Because we haven't really looked and investigated. There might be more secret stuff.
I
You
love,
really want
I love how Ansel is basically me. Let's go to the room and kill them all.
Do it.
Well, what about the door
I
we
don't know
saw
what we would
down
have
there?
missed.
What's
We were
behind
pretty
there?
thorough about looking in our rooms that we were already through.
Oh, I don't think we've been thorough at all. I don't think we've searched or investigated any of the rooms other than like 2.
I think we've been thorough. I mean, I found 100 gold in the small pocket thing. And the potions.
Oh, you found some gold as well?
Yeah, I put it in the pile.
Oh, okay.
It was
Other
the
than more
100
rocks,
gold.
there wasn't much we found other than those healing pots.
Yeah,
then this
Belial
big
looks
chest of
very
gold.
like,
I feel like we've already explored a lot.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
why
we have,
Broly
like,
says
the
rock.
two-
Broly said rocks. Okay, he's not lying when he says rocks. Whether they're precious rocks or tacky rocks are 2 different things.
Yeah,
Rocks
hence-
are rocks.
hence why Belial looks at Brody like, I still don't believe you. Like, just giving him daggers, like, you're such a liar. But she can't prove it.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm owning it.
Well, what about the
So-
other door with the 2 arms that's down the hall that I just saw?
I say
Yeah,
we take
we
care of
have
the first
that door
door.
as well. I
Okay,
don't know.
so-
There was a lot in that room,
Right.
and they are all like at the door.
Well,
We just took a small rest for an hour. You think they're so clustered there?
I don't know. They looked pretty.
I'm sure
Pretty-
they're going to
pretty
be ready for what they're going to be ready for
hot-
whatever
heartless.
comes through. So maybe we should try the other door. Maybe we'll get around them and surprise them with the other entrance.
I'm down for trying the other door so long as we get a move on.
Yeah,
I
let's
got a
go.
question.
Gregor needs to
So
move
that
his
5,000, that 5,000 gold is divided amongst the party. So how much is that?
Yeah,
then?
we're gonna share it.
Yeah, the 5,000. How much do we get?
There's 5 of us, so 1,000 each. Is that right?
6
No,
of
there's
us.
six of us.
Oh, then, yeah,
Don't forget about Grega.
Gregor shares my coin purse.
And
That
then
would be 833.3 recurring.
833. Got it.
So 833.
and then your choice whether or not you want to save any for Aldwin if he returns next session, of course.
If
Each
we're
group does it
separating
their
now,
own
we're
way.
separating it now.
Heard. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't go well, as we discovered on the Tuesday night party inventory sheet. They were still holding on to treasure for players who haven't been in the community since August. So yeah, maybe we can divide that amongst the current members.
I say the 100 gold pieces in gems and jewelry should maybe go into like the shared party thing for if people need it or if we want to sell it.
That's actually strangely pretty good, rational idea. So I'm sure. I agree with that. So you hold on to it, Rog.
Who's holding on to what now?
I mean,
I
Broly.
think he's
sorry,
on the wrong
Broly.
party.
I've got the wrong party. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
Broly.
who? Who the hell is Rock?
I said Rog, didn't I?
Exactly you. You're like, I have my new
Broly, I
ability.
meant Broly.
Oh, wait, what happened to my ability? Oh, that's
So-
my other character.
So Broly is picking up the 100 GP worth of gems?
Oh man, I
He
don't feel like
already
this
had
is
it.
a great idea.
Well, he already
Oh.
had it, didn't he? No, who has
No,
it then?
no, Reeve dropped
Reeve has
everything
it.
out.
No, this
It was
this
in the
is
chest.
this is what's in the chest.
My mistake. Reeve then, sorry.
Adam's
Yeah,
all
and after
chilling
we
out here.
all
and
Yeah.
Troy's
pulled
like,
out
hey,
our
I got brought up.
We'll give it to Reeve because you know he looks like he's good people.
I'm good people.
I mean, look at that
Okay,
smile.
so
How
we-
do you not trust that smile?
Yeah.
So
Alright,
what are we
so where's
thinking?
this other
Okay,
door at?
so we're gonna
Where-
go to the
where-
other door.
The other door.
Yeah, where's the other door at?
Straight south
Okay,
of this.
but I was like,
to
follow
the
me,
right.
guys.
This was the door I found earlier.
Yes,
Mhm.
we're gonna go in this door. And then like Bilal kind of looks around and she's like, "It's got a really cool magic trick. Watch this." And she holds on to the hands of the door.
All right. I assume you light the candles.
Oh yeah, I light the candles, and then I look back and I'm like, "So you need to light the candles first, and then you have to hold on to the door. It might hurt your hands, but like it's only a couple of bits. It's fine."
All right. And the last thing you see is the maw of the Tarask as it... Oh, wait. We'll wait for everybody else to get here first. So, yeah, she winks away and is now on the other side of the chamber.
And I take 6 damage.
Correct. Yeah, the
Reeve goes through.
the blood that runs from her hands runs down the arms that are extended, and she teleports away as the door glows briefly, a sickish reddish hue. Reeve steps up, does the same, and takes 5, and now he's in there.
Enzo would like
Broly,
to
yeah.
investigate to see if there's a way to use it without taking the damage.
Sure.
I'll let him go first then.
Careful, there's a teleport pads in front of us again.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna get clustered on top of each other.
I'll use inspiration point, see if that 20 gives us anything to help us through the rest of the dungeon.
Gotcha. Well, with that, you are just about confident that there is no way to get through this door short of allowing yourself to bleed.
Got it.
Make sure when you go through to make sure they get out of the way, because when I send Gregor through, he's probably gonna bitch slap all of you with his ass.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up and around, avoiding the teleport pad. Like 2 spaces, so I don't get bust out the way and go teleported somewhere.
Do we roll our 2d4 ourselves?
Very cool. If you're stepping up, you take 6 damage. I will roll it. And whoop, there you go. You are here.
Broly's turn.
A rather large and spacious chamber, the largest one we have found so far. Broly takes 4.
Guys, don't forget to move out the way so the other people can come through. You don't want to step on those teleport pads. We don't know where they go yet.
Oh, come on, bro. You can park your semi better than that. Don't fucking hit my fucking semi. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Road rage.
Ansel, you go through first. I have to send Gregor before I come.
Yeah, Ansel will go next.
And right before you disappear off, I'll say to make sure everyone moves out of the way for Gregor.
Hey, Rain, can you move up forward more?
Meticulously designed sand garden here before you, with intricately
Yeah, I'm
engraved
cautiously walking
boulders
around the edge.
set within. There are 2 pedestals set atop daises, set atop stairs, or elevated platforms would be more accurate, on the north and south sides of the chamber. If Gregor is going through, 5 damage.
All right.
So me
And
and
Gregor can't help
and
but land
Bilal.
on the teleport pads on the other side, and
But
there's
there's 4 spaces.
there's a brief "oh shit" and as Gregor teleports nowhere.
Okay, well at least we didn't lose a giant owlbear.
Short rests don't alleviate exhaustion, do they?
They do not.
Nope.
And then Miradesh steps through and ends up right here in the same space as Gregor.
It's inside Gregor's ass.
Yeah,
And
there
I
are
do
2.
6.
Yes. 2 tomes that are set atop these days. And they are tomes made of rock. Stone plates for covers, and thinner stone plates for pages, it would appear. Ansel has already found a narrow corridor that reveals 6 doors that can possibly be traversed.
Broly would walk up and flip through the book.
I'm gonna investigate one of the books from a distance with my mage hand.
Gotcha. Opening the book has no untoward effects. Does Broly speak Infernal?
No. Gnomish, common, and undercommon.
Yeah,
Oh.
whatever
Oh,
whatever language this is, it's written in some wicked, wicked letters. And
Are
okay,
there
so
any-
Belial's gonna go up to the book.
I was about to say, are there any like depictions, pictures, diagrams, stuff like that?
there are.
Could I make a history check on it to see if I could piece together what the book is about based on the images?
Of course.
And this is at advantage, by the way. Well, maybe. If this is a magical item, possibly.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. Comprehend. From what little words Enzo can make out from the book he's opening from a distance, that book appears to be written in Dwarven.
Oh, then I don't need that.
Nope.
Okay.
Even if I got the 9, probably can't make heads or
Well,
tails of the book.
You're sure?
Ansel's left.
You're pretty sure that this this book is details some kind of giant forge of some sort, but that's about all you're able to make out of it.
Like an infernal smithing tome,
Correct.
kind of.
So Ansel has juggled the lock to the left, and it is locked. And let's just see.
Can I smithing tools it?
Potentially.
Not smithing tools. Thieving tools. Sorry, thieves' tools.
Gotcha. You certainly can.
Now, I had a quick question. If I cast enlarge or reduce on Grega to make him smaller, to make him make it to where he can easily traverse the dungeon like us instead,
It does
what would
nerf
that
his
entail?
abilities, yes.
What was the last bit?
What would the repercussions be of reducing him so he could fit into the dungeon better?
The spell should say what happens, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
does. I believe it'll have a strength effect on him if it's a negative, if it's a reduction.
12 for thieves' tools.
Gotcha. The door does not yield its lock to such an awful roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's try
can
the other door.
Can I
Jesus
read
Christ.
this diary book?
Sure thing. It's a large book, so it will take a bit of time to go through, but Belial is able to read the infernal scripts, and Ansel has found another locked door on the right side of the hallway.
I'm be putting my thieves' tools to work again.
At least it's not like Baldur's Gate 3 where it breaks every time you fail. Well,
Damn it!
ain't nothing happening there.
What are the doors made out of? Are they made out of wood?
These are strong metal doors.
Oof.
Be careful with setting off traps, guys. So like, tread lightly and carefully as you move around.
Ansel will holler out, look for a key of some kind. There's 2 doors here that I can't open.
From the other side of the door, there's some whispering. This guy's shouting so loud, how does he think we're not going to hear him?
Wait, did I really hear that?
No. That's the behind the fourth curtain for us. For those of us watching the
Okay.
show, we're like, oh!
I was
All
literally
right.
about to write that down there, like someone's whispering behind the door. We need to get in there.
Alright, let's try door number 3.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Got it.
Oh,
Damn it.
damn. Not only is it locked, it is trapped.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
God damn it.
And willingly stepping into it emits a loud burst of boom from that section of the hallway as you take 15 points of fire damage. And the good news is the door seems to have just been destroyed in that effort for you to open it up. And it
Broly would look
reveals...
back.
What in the hell was that?
That was a trap.
Cough, 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 gasp. A little
I
cloud of
will
black smoke
down-
trickles out of the passage up here next to Reeve.
How about we try not to bring the dungeon down on top our heads, right? We don't need to be
I
trapped
will-
in here.
I will drink one of those potions of greater healing I have.
Heard.
How much is that for healing?
Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
What I usually do is I'll put the dice rolls beside the potion name in my sheet. That way I can just quick remember.
Well, alright.
And it looks like you found a small, lonely cell. There are etchings on the wall indicative of someone having spent a lot of time alone in here with nothing but their own thoughts. And the point that you have stumbled upon them is the point where there's nothing left of them but bones, as we can see on the floor in front of you.
Broly would ask Belial if she could make heads or tails of this book. It seems like it's something about crafting or smithing, something along those lines.
Yeah, there's so much information in here.
Yep. And I think that's a fitting place for us to close it here with the revelation of what Belial finds inside of this tome in its infernal script. After a few pages down, after getting through the intro, you are now the proud owner of a THX 1938 Prime drilling machine and forge combo produced on Mandalore under the auspices of yada yada yada. And you finally come to the part in the text where it details that you are in the midst of a massive adamantine forge. And you do believe the text to lay ahead to be the instructions for how to get this forge operational. And that will be where we close it out here with that little revelation there. And we will definitely see what happens with the Redhold group on our next session. I don't think it's 2 weeks out from now. I think this was our last session of the year for G1 here. I think this 2 weeks from
That
2
is
weeks out from
correct.
now will be during Christmas week, and everybody's got stuff going on. So I don't have anything scheduled after the 19th. Just a handful more sessions for Roleplaying Unlimited before we close out 2023, and with as amazing as 23 was, 24 promises to be even better, as our tables are now a lot more solidified than they've ever been, and hopefully that remains the case, so we can continue with some meaningful... What's that?
You mean 2024? You said 2014.
Oh, did I? I thought I said 24.
My brain was sitting there for a second like, wait, what did he just say?
I thought I just said
We're
24.
going back in time. Back in time.
Man, I wish. Fuck, shit was so much cheaper then.
Yeah, tell me about it. But in either case, we just have a handful of sessions left here for this year before we close it out. Next one of which will be 4 hours out from now, Sunday G2, continuing the Astral Anarchy as we near the final level of the Illithid Nautiloid. And then tomorrow off, Tuesday back with J-Man's campaign against the Serpents, and then Wednesday, our Wednesday group will begin the Coalescence Part 2. So we'll just see how all of that ties it out together. Thank you all so much for the hype train here today, for the love, for the high turnout, for being here to enjoy another fantastic session. Probably one of the better ones I think we've had here for G1 so far. Hope you agree, hope you had fun, and we will catch you next time around, friends. Are you with us?
So, does that mean... So we got cool items, we got other stuff. And how in the hell did you come back from no hit points?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, how did you
Yeah,
do
we
that,
were supposed to
Sarah?
run at the end of the session.
Oh, maybe Sarah used
Okay,
her T3
okay.
long rest? Did you use your T3 long rest?
No,
I asked,
it's,
you said
it's
no.
got nothing to. It's got nothing to do with T3.
Oh, is it one of your 100 points special abilities?
Nope.
100,000 Beskar special abilities?
Nope.
Did you win
No,
a
my
contest?
100k Beskar. My 100k Beskar bucks was my unkillable henchman, but that's in G3.
Oh, your beholder.
No, I
Well,
did
don't
not
keep us
win
in
a
suspense. What'd you
contest.
do?
Fate changer.
So Daniel asked a while back, like, for people to review him on his Facebook groups, so on like the RU pages, and because I did, I got a fate changer ability, which means I can just like poof, that never happened, and rewrite something in history that had like just happened.
Oh, nice.
I didn't go in the door and find all those monsters. I kind of poofed back out again and was like, hey, that never happened. I'm still at full health.
So you
couldn't do that for Engelbert.
Yeah.
Engelbert's gone. Engelbert's just gonna be the BBEG now.
No.
I mean,
you don't want that.
I wanted to maybe think about that, but I was like, actually, no. Like, I want to play out the storyline of Engelbert disappearing.
Okay, well now I gotta level up my character.
for some people who have access
Oh yeah, don't forget
to
whoever
the
donated
channel.
during the stream got a free level up too. And very rare magical item.
Yes,
I
Sarah,
already
I'm
did
not on
mine.
your list. I'm not on your list of the people who donated. I donated.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, I'm not on your list. I don't know why.
Alright, well, it was good gaming with you guys. I'll see you next time.
Where's that list at? Because I
See
know
ya.
I donated.
Yeah, you're on there.
In the picture, I didn't
What's
see my name on
what's
the picture.
your name on Twitch?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I must have missed you.
okay. Phew. I was like, I thought maybe I did it wrong.
No, sorry. I was trying to do like a million things at once.
Of course. Okay.
I don't even know what list you're talking about.
I'll just.
I never even
It's in
seen
the.
anything.
She has a
It's
picture
in
on
the
Discord.
the going role
announcement.
playing going live an announcement.
Oh.
Yeah. It just has
Yeah.
our screen names on there. So
I admire your honesty.